Welcome back to the Tokyo Fresh podcast. My name is David. I'm here with Jordan.
What up, boys?
And today we are here with a guest, my friend Mario. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm doing awesome. It's another great fucking cloudy day in Tokyo. This weather sucks.
Yeah, it's not good. Suyu season sucks ass so much.
This is the longest CU on record.
This is the worst. Like, last year wasn't this bad.
Dude, last year felt like 2 weeks and that was it.
Yeah.
This has been like a month and a half.
Yeah, and the good news, it's nice and chilly. 19 degrees is nice, but fuck this rain.
It's awful, dude. We had so one of my friends was having a barbecue thing this weekend on the beach. Today, of all days. 2 weeks ago, she's like, Jordan, we're having this barbecue in 2 weeks. It's going to be in the beach. Come down, it'll be fantastic. And I was like, now you've made these plans, so you will not let us have them.
Suyu will fuck them up.
Why have you done? The gods, they are angry, vengeful spirits. It's gonna rain. And she's like, no, it's gonna. We checked the 2 week forecast. It's gonna be fine.
How can you have a 2 week forecast? That makes no sense.
I don't know what I want for dinner tomorrow, so
Yeah.
I can't believe that we can predict 2 weeks in the future. I can't predict tomorrow.
Right.
What?
Here's the good news, though.
Go.
Hopefully it doesn't happen next year when the Olympics is supposed to happen next year. Because if
Oh, the 2020
the 2021 Olympics.
21 Olympics.
Well, think about it this way. Can you imagine if rainy season is this bad now and we had Olympics going on now, like track and field, my favorite one, beach volleyball, would be fucked up. I can't let that happen.
Nah, it'd be dirty. It'd be alright.
It'd be out.
But
okay.
nothing
Mud
will
fights.
be good for outside events.
See, okay, but then here, Tokyo is introducing new sports in the Olympics. So all you have to do is do mud wrestling as an Olympic sport. Done.
Come on, boy.
Number one new sport.
Mud wrestling? Listen, I'll help. I'll volunteer. I never volunteer. I volunteer my services. I'll help. I'll bring my own hose.
Yep. Oh, you don't need to. It's fucking.
Yeah, they put you in a men division.
What? There's a men's division?
There's no men's division.
Just watching that. I want to see, like, Olympic mud wrestling. The men's, like, two men are fighting in mud. There's, like, no one in the bleachers.
There's absolutely
The
zero.
ref is that no one gives a shit. Like, next door, everyone's watching the women's mud wrestling. Like, even
Can
the
you
women.
imagine the ref for that, though? He has to watch it. He actually has to watch that shit.
The ref's just there, like, I don't know the fuck. How do I score this? Like, how does this work?
Yeah, how do you? I guess you would score it like actual wrestling, maybe.
Points and shit. I don't know how actual wrestling.
I don't know.
Actual
I just-
wrestling works.
I don't know.
I want to be the judge and be like, strike! So Jordan. It's like, that's not.
Go!
He's done it again!
But
Why not? Works for me.
Fuck it.
only good thing about this weather is the low temperatures. That's about it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm sick of the rain, to be honest. Like, I can't do any laundry. I got modeling tomorrow, and the dude's like, "Hey, do you have like this outfit?" And I'm looking at my wardrobe, and I'm like, "I know I do, but where is it?" I'm like, "Wait,
Oh, it's in the pile of shit in the corner.
it's in the pile."
Yeah.
Luckily, there's like a laundrette 2 seconds from my house. I'm gonna go there and check that out. Should be fine. Oh, you'll like this. A few days ago, so I had to. We had like a live event, part of my work. It's fantastic, nice little live event. It was great, but we had to carry the DJ's DJ set from her house to the event. So I was like, "Oh, dude, I got a suitcase. I'll bring it. Fuck it. I'll bring the suitcase to the house. We'll put the DJ stuff in it. Bring it to the event. Easy." And I forgot for a second that I was a foreigner and carrying a big old suitcase.
You got stopped?
Man, I didn't get stopped. I got stopped by old women asking me if I was lost.
They tried to help you, though.
They tried to help me.
Did they give you candy?
One dude, she gave me like jelly. It was so good. This one older one on the train. So when you go on the Churro line can transfer to like a faster track. So I'm sitting on this train, my music isn't on yet, because I'm thinking like, should I change to the faster track or should I just chill on this train? I was like, I think I'll change. But I'll wait for the train to arrive and then I'll move.
Yeah.
The old woman turns to me in Japanese, just goes, "Hey, are you going to Tokyo?" And I'm like, in Japanese, no, I'm going to Nakano. I'm gonna go like I got some work to do. She's like, "Well, you know what you could do? If you change the platform, that train, it's faster." And I know this. I've lived it. But you can't be like, "I know." Don't be a dickhead. So I'm like, "Thanks, Bart-chan. That's great advice. I'll go immediately."
They're so adorable.
They're so fucking cute.
Last year when I was dressed up as Santa for kids, all the old ladies gave me candy. So I'm like, Santa-san, here you go, candy. I'm like, Yes, please.
Getting candy from old people is the easiest game. You answer a few questions. No matter how you answer them, you get some fucking
You don't
candy.
even have to answer them. My Japanese is horrible. And they just want to give you candy because they think you're adorable.
Dude, it's the best. Old women are fucking sick here. This woman was like, I think the first time I got candy from an old woman, it was like I was walking down the street, international student times. This woman goes, "Ah, you there, guy with the afro?" And I'm like, "Yes." She's like, "Where?"
It must be me.
Is it me? She's like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "London." She's like, "Oh, fantastic." She's like, "How old are you?" And I'm like, how old I was at the time, 20 something. She's like, "Are you a student?" I was like, "I'm an international student." She's like, "Wow, sugoi. Here's some candy." I'm like, that was the fucking easiest game ever. Didn't think I was gonna win that round of Obachan versus candy. Got that candy, boy. It was good. It's always gummy jellies as well.
It's gummy jellies, or some of them give you that caramel hard candies.
Oh, yeah.
Werther's Originals. They sell that here now.
things
And
are so
when you get that, that's like the jackpot.
That is, you've answered every question correct. And you get that.
You don't even have to answer questions. You just have to look adorable.
Yep.
I gotta up
Welcome
my,
to Japan.
I gotta up my fucking adorable and get some of these hard candies.
Santa hat.
Santa hat. Afro doesn't work. It's not compatible.
Dude, you could definitely get a Santa hat on that thing.
Man, nah, you make a choice. When you grow an afro, you turn your back on the world of hats.
Santa
The world
hat
of
clip.
There we go. That's good. There we go. My man's thinking outside the box. Bring him in every week. This works well.
I would not have thought of that.
Fucking genius.
See, when this hair grows out, it becomes like Middle Eastern Afro puff.
I can see it. Yes.
So that's why I always shave, because fuck this heat.
My hair's different.
How do you handle it here, dude?
My hair's... I don't feel hot in my hair. It's weird. When I'm hot, it keeps me cool. When I'm cool, it...
Oh, lucky motherfucker.
Dude, my hair is fucking... So I always hope when I meet them for the first time, they'll be like, Jordan, your hair's great. Isn't it hot? And I go, no. My hair's better than yours. And then I proceed to explain why it's better. And they're like, fuck, you're right. It is better than mine. I'm like, yeah. I know. it's good.
That's why I keep it.
That's why I doubt it. I'm going to get it braided after this weekend. Next weekend, I'm going to get braided again.
How much will that cost you? Because Japanese hairstylists here are fucking expensive in Tokyo, at least.
My man knows. So basically, the first time I wanted to get my hair braided, I was in Kanagawa. So we look around these stores and some bitch goes, "Oh, let me check your hair." She's like, puts her hands through it. She's like, okay, we'd have to like straighten it and then I'm like, bitch, you're gonna what? Who? You're gonna what? You're gonna kill my hair? She's like, no. She goes to me, "No one can braid your type of curly hair. We'd first have to straighten it." And I go, bitch, my mother braids my hair. My sister, I can braid my hair, but not well. That's why I want someone professional to do it. I was like, it can be done. What you mean to say is, you can't do it.
You weren't taught, because there have been reports in America saying how hairstylists aren't taught how to do black people's hair.
Yeah.
Only like white people or like Indian people, but not black people. So what can you do?
And I mean, like, Indian dudes, either they get, like, the regular shortcut, or they wear a turban, and you don't ever see it. I don't even think, like, dudes who wear turbans, like, typically they don't get their hair cut at all, do they?
Because it's part, like, depends.
It's
Part
a
of religion for like, mostly Sikhs. That's part of their. That's part of their religion. You don't. You don't cut your hair. However, some Sikhs who are doctors, you see them now trimming their beards because they have to. They have to because of Corona, which Corona fucks everyone up.
Yeah, like, I remember, actually, there's, like, a report, I guess, like, when Corona started, there was 2 Sikh doctors who
in Canada,
yep. And they shaved their beard off. Yeah,
they had to.
I was like, wow, that's
talking about Corona. America. Oh my god, I'm American, straight up. I don't know what's going on, but they want to start schools in the fall.
I heard,
and they're not going to let the CDC testify for getting them to reopen. That's the reason not to open.
I mean, it's at this point where it's very evident that American, like, the general populace who are running, like, the systems and stuff, just absolutely don't give a fuck. They don't care. They're like, we're losing money. Fuck it.
Sacrifices must be made.
Fuck it. I've been watching watching the Japanese news and seeing how many cases Japan has. I've said this last week. It's always really surprising. They're like, oh my god, we've got like 200 extra cases. Fuck, what are we going to do? This is terrible. And it really freaks me out because I'm like, I don't want to get corona. I don't want to die of corona. It's not that fun. It's a terrible disease.
It's
fucking
bad.
Terrible virus. Awful.
Dude, and even if you survive, your
lung capacity's down.
You're fucked.
It fucks you up for life. It's bad. Like, no one wants this shit.
Stem cells.
Literally. Stem cell. The answer to everything.
Stem cells.
Stem cells.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Give me that baby cells.
Give them stem cells, boy. Then you look to America, they have like 50,000 cases a day.
56,000 yesterday. Japan, what? Japan had what?
200?
What? Tokyo themselves, I think it was.
200. Okay. Like 290 or something.
I think we're almost at 10,000 cases in Japan total.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but America, 56,000
USA.
Number one at something, right?
We're we did it, guys. We're number one at two things: gun violence and corona.
Gun violence, coronavirus, and being ignorant.
Man, America, get in there, dude.
America.
You gotta.
Well, that's another thing. I'm not sure many American expats are going home anytime soon because of, well, one, you can't leave Japan. If you leave Japan, you can't come back in.
Yeah.
They're now saying they're going to start allowing foreigners back in Japan who left before the lockdown April 3rd.
Yeah.
But who knows what's going to happen.
Don't do it.
Don't leave. You leave.
Yeah.
You may not come back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I watched a news report. I think it was like last week. They're talking about the people that are being stopped at Narita Airport. They had people in the baggage claim area on like fucking cardboard box beds for like 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cardboard box beds?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
To test them for like corona only after like 2
Hey,
weeks.
you see the test?
Yeah.
That fucking long ass cube.
So they've got rid of that now. They've made a new test that you don't have to do that.
Yeah. Isn't the new one like
it's
antibody?
Yeah, it's like an antibody test.
How long does that take to find out?
It's almost instant. It's like within 10 hours or something.
Like I remember my father-in-law came to visit, and because they're locking down all flights, he came in March 12th. He was supposed to stay till May something. But because they're locking down all flights, he had to pay $5,000 to fly back to Australia on April 22nd. Otherwise, we didn't know what's going to happen with the flights, which is a good thing he did because he has Parkinson's, he needs his medicine.
Right.
But when he got back to Sydney, because he couldn't go to Brisbane, he had to go straight. There's only one airport open, Sydney, Australia. He had to stay in 2 weeks in a hotel. They had to stick the Q-tip up his nose to find out.
God.
And he couldn't go anywhere. He had to stay in his hotel room.
Yeah, you have to stay in your hotel room for 2 weeks.
What's the family for 2 weeks? Wank.
For 2 weeks?
2 weeks? Can you fat that much?
No.
Man, you wouldn't have a dick after 2 weeks.
Civilization 6 for 2 weeks straight.
I could see that happening. Yeah, I can see that.
I love that it was like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because there's physical limitations you have to whacking off. Yeah. Not so much with Civilization 6.
No, it's meth, basically. You can just do it for eternity.
I got unlimited turns.
Do that. I'm here for 2 weeks. Let's go, boys.
You put it on the super long thing? Like one age takes an entire game on regular speed.
Oh, that's fucking insane, dude. I kind of want to do that, but
dude, you'd be playing for weeks.
I'm kind of good with that.
That's fine. I mean, what else can you fucking do right now?
I wish I had like a summer holiday that I could kill just playing Civilization 6.
Dude, I have summer holiday coming up on August 1st.
My summer holiday.
For almost the entire month, but I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Civilization 6.
I mean, yeah, I do have it, but
Abe money. Ooh. Build that computer.
I still don't have it.
Yeah.
Did you get your Abe money?
Not yet. I'm supposed to be getting it next week because I'm Edogawaku. So either I'm getting next week or the last week of July. Each ward office has a website that will tell people when you're supposed to get your Abe money. So if you don't have it yet,
I tried looking. I tried looking on the Otaku website, and they had like a page for coronavirus, but it didn't tell me anything about.
No, you have to go to your ward's office.
Yeah, it was the ward office website.
Like mine has something up already for Edogawaku. It tells like, this is the dates. You sent it at this time, you get money this time.
Yeah,
yay, money.
But I think like because the wards are so segmented, like you're kind of rolling the dice because they're all designed by different people. They're all ran by different people. They're part of Tokyo, but like
it's a different entity.
I know most of Tokyo ward offices have something up.
Yeah,
like the 23 special wards do.
Yeah.
So if you're not just part of 23, you're not special. Sorry.
No 25th coup yet.
25th coup yet, boy. On the fucking, was it the virtual plane, my dude?
You didn't listen to the last podcast.
Oh, no.
We talked about, there's a guy named Goto Teruki.
Yeah.
And he has a plan that he wanted to be like governor of Tokyo. And his plan is, he wants to create a virtual world where if you die, you move to Tokyo's 25th coup as a virtual representation of yourself by somehow just taking your mind and putting it in an avatar, and then you'll live in Tokyo's 25th coup forever.
See, as soon as you said virtual world, my mind went to Digimon.
I mentioned the exact same thing.
Yeah. Like Digimon. Like
monsters, gotta catch them. Yeah.
You're mixing two.
I know. Catch 'em was Pokemon. Digimon, Digivolve into... I forgot who said
Pikachu. Pikachu, go! Use Thunder Punch on the Agumon.
Yeah, use Thunder Punch on the thing and shoot nukes. Go, Pikachu, go! He get destroyed. Pikachu will get destroyed. They have...
Yeah. Pikachu fighting, War Greymon, who has, missile tits, is not gonna...
My mind is on War Greymon, but yeah. Anyone who has ICVMs embedded into their fucking nipples.
Yeah, he has nukes. He can fly.
He did have nukes.
Yeah,
that's kind of unfair.
It's Metal Greymon.
But the War Greymon is... Yeah, War
Greymon's he charges up the fucking sun and throws it at you.
This is fucking... What? Yeah. That is madness.
Digimon is,
power creep.
It's funny, because, the idea... You look at, the compare and contrast between Pokemon and Digimon. Pokemon's okay, Pikachu turns into Raichu. Okay, this logically makes sense. I can see a connection here. But it's Digimon's this thing changes into this thing, but we've added lots of metal to it.
It is fucking cool,
okay. What really made me odd was that little Ty's brother had a little weird Patamon. Digimon, but Patamon. And became Angelmon. How that makes sense to that jump?
Yeah, it did. It was wasn't it the little grass thing, then a cactus?
No. You're thinking of the one girl with the pink hat.
I'm thinking
Palmon.
Yeah. No. We're talking about the small, has a little horn.
He's no. That thing. It's small. It's cream and yellow.
Yeah.
And then it has two wings on his head.
And becomes Angelmon. I'm how?
Why not?
Another one becomes Angel Woman. I'm that's
it's a cat. Cat turns into a lady.
Fan service, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
gotta get that. It's for the plot. It's to move the plot forward.
I'm here for the plot.
I mean
that's what I got Barra for, right?
That literally, you say that, but that part of the show, that was literally the plot
line. The plot line was I'm going to transform to a fucking angel woman.
Yeah.
Go plot.
And shoot a... And I remember her arm, wings, came out of it, and she shot, a fucking laser bow.
Yeah.
Man, Digimon was cool.
How long ago was that? Was it early 2000s? No, it must be before that.
I've been playing a Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
I was gonna ask about that.
It's fucking weird. Because it takes place in Japan, but you go to actual Japanese places, and the recreation of those places is fucking uncanny, and it's really weird. Your home base is in Nakano Broadway.
Oh. Yo!
So it was funny because my brother was streaming it, and I was watching my brother play, and I'm I recognize this place, and I'm wait, this is Nakano Broadway, and he's oh, do you know where this is? I'm yeah, I've been there. I'm if you go upstairs on the 4th floor, there's an arcade. Sure enough, you go upstairs, there's an arcade on the 4th floor.
They recreated to that fucking extent?
Yeah.
Good job, boys.
Some places, where I lived in Edogaoku, there's Video Game Mama. She was in some games. Depends on the stores. They could recreate a whole building if they have a permission.
No effing way. That's fucking
neat.
Cool as fuck. Hold on. You want to make a video game?
Do you want to make a video game?
Do you want to make some madness in this
making a video game is fucking hard, dude.
Dude,
it's hard.
Yes.
Scratch that idea.
Can you draw?
No.
Okay, so you just have to find someone who can draw big anime titties and do a gotcha, and bam, you got money.
I know a man. I know a guy who can do these things. We're in business again.
Look at all these anime gotcha games with waifus.
Fate.
It's true. There's so many.
Yes.
Fate,
I play it so much.
Same, almost the same character, I think. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know, they look alike, but they're not.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, here's the thing. Is this an anime podcast now?
Welcome to Anime Hour with the Anime Boys.
So in Fate, the character Saber, she's has 8 different characters that look exactly the same, and it's because the guy who draws Saber can only draw one face. So everyone has that face, so they all look the same, even though they're different characters.
Talking about anime stuff, Nakano Broadway is probably one of the better places to go if you want to get
it's neat
figures, because it's they usually have secondhand. You can find more stuff, less tourists too.
Yeah.
Much better place.
Lots of pornography.
Lots of porn. Yeah.
I mean,
lots of pornography.
Yeah. I mean, we were in what's it called, Akihabara with my friend for a while, and he was like, I want to get some like anime figures, or whatever. And I was like, yo, let's just go Nakano Broadway.
There you go, Nakano Broadway.
It's way easier. There's no tourists. And it's like way cheaper. So we went there instead, and he was like, this is way better. And I was like,
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Nakano Broadway is weird though, because like the inside is kind of a maze.
It is a maze, yeah.
But it's better than the maze of streets that Akihabara is.
Yes, and
it's less
dirty
people.
Otaku. And maids trying to get you into their cafes.
Hey, what's up? Want to get a maid cafe?
No,
thank you.
Nah, man.
No,
nah.
Your job looks like it sucks though.
Yeah, it does. I knew a girl used to be a maid. Sucked.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Why would anyone?
Money.
It was good money though, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good money. Yeah.
I'm about to say like, please say to get paid well.
They get paid well, but it's because you're setting like part of your dignity. So, like, remember, guys can take photos of you.
Yeah.
Like, so you
I've never been to one.
You take a photo together with a maid. So, like, with like your favorite maid at the end of the thing. So if you are like the favorite maid of some creepy otaku, chances are he's gonna have like tons of like Polaroid photos of you, which he will definitely jerk off to. That's 100%. 1,000%, bro.
I've been to like the Monster Cafe and the Kirby Cafe. That's the only two cafes I've been to.
Pretty sure there's some creep jerking off to the Kirby Cafe too.
His mouth gets so big.
His mouth just gets so huge.
It can suck so well.
My whole body inside that boy. Full body jerk off. Let's go. It's disgusting.
You joke about that, but there's definitely
no one
weirdo vor fetishist who's like, "Oh, Kirby, please eat me."
No one search that, please, because you're gonna find.
Google it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
You'll find it.
You'll find it. Oh, if we don't find it, tell us.
Well, you're not gonna be here. I'm gonna have to hear about it.
Exactly.
Fuck. Don't send us shit, please.
Please do, so I can laugh at their expense.
Please don't send us Kirby porn.
Yes.
Fuck's sake.
Please, dear God, no.
Dear God, of all the things that people have sent me in the past, I would very much like to not be sent Kirby porn, please. It's fucking
fair enough.
Oh, let's do. We had a fucking anime hour, bro. So okay, no more anime hour. No more anime hour. Mario.
All right.
Yo, we've not even introduced you properly.
Oh, okay. I mean, introductions. Cool. Go.
Cool. David, I'll leave this to you because...
Okay. What? I'm introducing people?
Yeah.
Introduce yourselves. Fucking Jiko Shokai. Go.
Forgive me. Mario, pleasure. This is the first time we've actually met today, which is fantastic. So for those who don't know, if those who aren't listening, Mario is a very big, very strong man. This is 2 weeks in a row we've had a strong man come on the Tokyo Fresh podcast.
Now.
It's a trend now, bruh. So welcome to Strongman Hour with Tokyo Fresh, dude. Fucking hell. Once I get to those levels, I'm gonna be very, very happy.
You think you're gonna get this big?
No.
You're gonna start wanting to work out late nights so you don't have to deal with people who are asking you to help them get stronger and don't listen to you.
I'll put it this way. So Mario is so big that if he wanted to, he could crush me with a wink. He could probably wink at me and destroy my bones. My man is a strong dude.
How much do you weigh, actually?
Yeah. I'm 124 kilos. I'm trying to get down to 115.
But it's like, okay, you're 124 kilos, but it's muscle. It's not like...
The stomach's... I'm pretty chubby, the stomach. It's just the chest just looks bigger. That's what you do. If you want to look like you're strong, make your chest bigger.
His chest is very big. I'm very jealous. That's a giant chest. As a man who has very small chest syndrome, I'm very jealous. I'll put it this way. I think I'm like an A cup. My man's... He's working some fucking Fs over there. If
I don't think it's quite that big.
Nah, you know.
This has happened to me before where girls at like Roppongi would try to match their cup size to me. I'm like, this is awkward.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking.
Is that a weird way of them trying to flirt with you?
I think it was.
That's fucking terrible.
Weird.
So you're in the gym in Japan now?
All the time.
So last week we had a guy, Sean, lovely man. Sean King was a personal trainer. So we had him talking about his experience at the gym. So now we got another guy, got Mario, maybe a different type of...
What gym did Sean go to?
Sean goes to like a local gym around our area, so it's like it's sort of like dirty old weightlifters and like
it's probably cheaper though, because usually the community gyms are 300 yen for 3 hours.
This one is like 5,000 yen a month. It's it's not cheap. Community per se. It's more just a gym in our area that is run by an old bodybuilder dude. It's
also they probably have proper weights there.
They have good weights there. Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. It's really good.
The only reason I'm at Gold's Gym is because I need weights, and Gold's Gym's the only place that actually has heavy weights. Most gyms don't have proper bench, proper squat, proper anything, and they don't have the weights I need. Like I need at least 50 kilo dumbbells.
50 kilo dumbbells.
Well, that's only for max days.
It's only for max days, he says.
But like you need those heavy weights because you want to like challenge yourself. The only problem with Gold's Gym is without a proper spotter, I don't always want to push myself. So I want to have a good spotter. I want to have someone at the gym who can spot me.
And you don't want some scrawny-ass Japanese dude being like, yo, I'll spot you.
Well, no, almost anyone can spot if the person doing the weight is able to lift it. Almost anyone, no matter how small someone is, as long as they have the proper technique and the person they're supporting is not like doing something dangerous,
right?
You could always support someone, because the way the bench should be, you should be able to lower it back and roll it back, so it's just below, like the bar is not touching your neck.
Yeah,
right.
Okay, so almost anyone can spot you. It's just most people here aren't confident after you go a certain weight to spot.
Right.
Choosy. So you've been to, so you're at Gold's Gym now.
Yes.
So what about have you been to the other chain gyms like Anytime Fitness?
I looked at Anytime Fitness. Again, no proper bench, no proper squat machine.
Does the size not bother you? Like, because normally the gyms are sort of shoved into the corner somewhere. Like, especially in Tokyo, you have like an Anytime Fitness like put into the size of basically like this apartment, but like 2 floors.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Depends where you go. Like Yokohama Gold's Gym Yokohama's Gold's Gym is really nice and big. A couple floors, 1, 2, 3. I think 3 or 4 floors for that one.
God damn.
The East Tokyo Gold's Gym though is small, because that's the first Gold's Gym in Japan was East Tokyo. So that one's pretty small, but it's okay. Depends on which one you go to. The one in Toyocho is pretty decent as well. I think that's about 2 to 3 floors as well. One thing I like about Gold's Gym is the fact that it has like some of the ones I go to has a sauna, hot bath, and a cold bath. So I just hit up like 30 minutes of my time is going through those as soon as I finish working out.
I want a fucking sauna in my gym, but not for like 7,000.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right? Like you're paying for.
I pay about like 15,000 yen.
Fucking hell!
But I pay for all of Kanto.
Okay, so
you can use any Gold's Gym.
I could use any Gold's Gym in the Kanto region. I do that because, like, I work in Saitama. So if I don't want to go all the way back home to work out, I just go work out in Saitama, like somewhere in Saitama and stuff.
Right.
This is why so my gym is Anytime, and that's why. So I go to Anytime right near my house, and then there's one right near my work. So yeah, dude, lunchtime gym sessions are pretty fucking sweet. Like, I was like, I need more time. So I'll vanish from the office for like 2 hours and just be like, I'm going to the gym. Bye, dickheads. And then just be there for like a nice 2 hour session in the middle of the day. Then the other one is like running distance between my house and
that's nice.
The gym. It's good, dude. So you can do like dashes. You can see like, okay, how can I dash from my house to the gym? Let's see how far a dash I can do, kind of thing. It's fun.
I'm kind of lazy. My gym is about 20-minute walk from my house, but I don't want to walk that much in the rain or heat. Wintertime's okay, but
I don't blame you, because like by your house is just like
flat,
double lane roads, black asphalt, and hot as fuck.
Yeah, it's fucking hot.
Where are you living? Yokohama?
I live in Edogawaku. I live in Tokyo, and I live on the main road.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's like I said, double lane road. It's
good news about where I live: 20-minute bike ride. I'm at Tokyo Disneyland.
No fucking way.
Yeah, 15-minute bike ride. Kasaya.
Yeah, are you that close?
Yeah.
I don't think you're that close.
Yeah, well, if all the lights are green, bam, Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
I've never actually been to Disneyland at all.
How long you lived here?
3 years.
Okay, don't go Disneyland. Go Disney Sea. That's the better one.
This, yeah.
Don't go as a date.
I wouldn't.
Just don't do that.
Oh, you've had some stories about that.
But Tokyo Disney Sea is the best goddamn theme park of all Disney attractions.
Have you been on a date to Tokyo Disney?
No, but I have heard a lot of stories. Oh, yes, I've been to date Tokyo Disney with my wife, obviously, and that's the problem, because then you're in line for 2 hours, and you have nothing to talk about at all, and then you're like, what am I gonna do for 2 hours in line and nothing to do?
It's so dull. Like there are many stories I've had of dating time Jordan where people message me like, hey, let's go on a date. Let's go on like a first date. And I'm like thinking, sick, yo, where's this first date gonna be? And they're like, yo, do you like Disneyland? And I'm like, I've never been. And they're like, do you want to go Disneyland? And I'm like, yeah, sure, one day, yeah, whatever. And they're like, yo, let's go on the first date to Disneyland. And I'm always like, bitch, are you mad?
That's expensive.
That's expensive,
yeah,
bro.
Dude.
First date to Disneyland.
You go at night, it's a little bit cheaper if you go at night, but you only have 4 hours.
Thing is, I don't.
So 2 of those hours are spent in a line.
In a line.
Depends what you want to do. If you just want to see fireworks, Teacups is the best goddamn ride in Tokyo Disneyland.
I do like.
And that you could go. I did that really? 4 times. Dude, it's the best. It's the fastest.
You can go as fast as you like.
It's the fastest ride in the whole thing because you go as fast as you want.
I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, bro. That's the
emotion. You get that power and just go boom.
Yeah, dude. Imagine being in the fucking teacups with this dude.
Oh, dude, I
would fucking launch that shit, boy.
No, man. I had to slow down one time.
If I'm in the teacups, if I'm in the teacups and this man's spinning it, I'm like in the fucking, what's that carnival ride, like the G-Force ride where you're stuck against the wall. It's so much I'm like flipping out the side because it's just throwing me.
I love the teacups. It's like you start getting fast and starts grinding.
Oh man, fuck.
In the back of your head, you just hear, Tyson from Beyblade going, "Let it rip!" And you're like, "No!" Stop fucking spinning around.
Beyblades!
Fucking Beast comes out the teacups.
Fuck, man.
Dude, fucking
I'd be dead, dude.
Man, I don't know. I have like no interest in Disneyland, like at all.
Go for the popcorn.
Oh, dude, they have.
Is it good?
It's like they have like chocolate popcorn.
The fucking popcorn outside of like the Arabian area. The fucking curry flavored popcorn.
Curry one. I was like,
so fucking good. It's like legitimately so fucking good.
Chili popcorn, chocolate popcorn, curry popcorn. It's like they have so much good popcorn. You just like I have a popcorn bucket. I bought a fucking Winnie the Pooh popcorn bucket because I love Winnie the Pooh and I love popcorn.
This man's adorable.
And I'm like, I need popcorn. Give me popcorn.
I'm kind of invested in this popcorn thing. I'm not gonna lie.
They have like dude,
you can get popcorn. You get a Star Wars popcorn bucket. You get like a.
I guess they got Star Wars stuff since last I was there.
That's right. Like you have an R2-D2 or a Vader head popcorn bucket, and well, here's the thing: you just take you could bring the popcorn bucket back, and they just pay the price for the popcorn.
Just refill that shit.
Yeah,
man, it's such a cult like.
They have fucking churros that I've never seen anywhere else. So like, there's regular churros, right? But then they have what is that? It's like a Japanese potato that's like really sticky. What the fuck is that potato called?
Emo? No, emo. The mountain potato.
Emo, yeah. And they make that into a churro.
How the fuck do you do that?
I don't know, but they do it.
Japanese science is going
It's fucking
too
good
far.
though.
Is it good?
Yeah, it tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios in stick form.
You know I'm down for that.
Yeah. I gotta try that now.
It's good.
Gotta go Disney.
God dang it. The only experience I've had with things from Disney was that there's a girl I used to date a while ago, and she bought me like Disney senbei, like a little boxing.
Yeah,
it was good. It was good. I was good senbei.
I got some Disney senbei in my room there.
Dibsity, dude. That shit's good. The funniest thing about this was that so she asked me. She goes, she at my house hanging out, and she goes, "Oh, Jordan, tomorrow I'm going to Disneyland." And I'm thinking, oh, this bitch trying to make me go to Disneyland. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go to Disneyland. And I was like, oh, you're gonna go with your friends? She's like, no, I'm going with this guy. And I'm like, okay, go on, keep explaining. She's like, oh, well, I want to go to Disneyland, but I don't want to pay for it. So I saw this guy on Tinder, and he was like, he'll take me to Disneyland, and he'll pay for it. So I'm going to Disneyland. I was like, oh, cool, have fun. This girl was a trickster bitch that never was. This chick was just no words. She would trick, bamboozle, and swindle men into buying her things. She was insane.
Glad I'm cheap.
Man, honestly, this girl would just be like, hey, some guy would be like, wow, because she was like curvy, fucking long ass, like very gyaru poi. Very gyaru. Jewels embedded on her nails and shit, like very sort of, it seemed like she was very down with it, But she wasn't. That's the thing. She's very, very fucking wily. So she would get in guys to like buy her shit, take her places. Like she came back with omiyage. She goes, "Oh, here you go, Jordan." Like after, so she's at my house. She goes to Disneyland, comes straight back to my house. She's like, "Oh, Jordan, here's senbei." I'm like, "Yo, thanks, bitch." I was like, "How much is this?" She's like, "I don't know. The guy bought it." I was like, "This is fucking sick, dude." I mean, every bite of that senbei was sweet. That's probably why it tasted so good. I was like,
because it was free.
I was like, it was like,
you swindled some poor bastard.
Cuckery. Edible cuckery. Ooh, so good. Dude, listen.
See, this is the thing. Like, I don't think that kind of stuff would work on a lot of Western dudes because we're just like, no. We're just like, nah.
Yeah, the guy was Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Most Western guys would be like, what's in it for me?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, Yeah, there's a lot of that. So a lot of when I do have those people who are like, "Oh, let's go to Disneyland as a date," I'm like, "No, this sounds like shit." And they're like, "No, you're gonna have fun." I'm like,
No, you're gonna have fun.
Yeah, you're gonna have fun. I'm gonna be bored. And there's no point at this date.
God, first day in Japan. What the fuck would you do?
First date in Japan, I always go to a cafe.
Yeah, a cafe might be good.
Yeah, like a restaurant or something.
Little restaurant,
but not like expensive. Just kind of like
Jonathan's.
Man, you take a bitch to Jonathan.
Gusto,
dude. You take a bitch to yo. Anyone took me to Gusto, I'm leaving.
The only family restaurant that I think you could get away with doing that is at Denny's.
Yeah,
because Denny's has a lot of ice cream and sweets, and I think you could get away with it.
Denny's has a fucking great like chocolate death thing they have going
like
on there.
Parfait type thing.
I don't know, it's just fucking delicious.
I went Denny's for the first time recently, like within the last month. And I was like, these motherfuckers got some serious parfaits on this menu,
dude. It's
probably one of the better family restaurants in Japan, which is hilarious.
Considering it's
unless you want to get cheap and get fucking wasted, then you go to
Jonathan's.
No.
Saizeriya?
Saizeriya, because they have this like fucking gallon of wine for like 1,000 yen. You can just get wasted on cheap ass. It'll get you drunk.
It'll get you drunk. Dave Chappelle show.
Saizeriya wine gets you drunk.
Like, there's like a lot of like Saizeriya daydream. Oh, the funniest shit I ever saw in my life was I was scrolling around Tinder a while ago, flipping around, and you get the hobbies, and it's like, I like Disney.
I like Disney. I like eating. I like hiking.
Like travel. It's that kind of shit.
The exact same for. I like pets.
Yeah,
bitch. Everyone likes pets.
Come on, girl, get with it. So, scrolling through profiles, this one girl, and it just said. Is like, I like traveling. And I was like, oh, another one of these. I'll scroll through. I like traveling. I like hanging out in fun places. I like getting drunk at Saizeriya in the afternoon. I was like,
that's a keeper.
That's a fucking keeper, dude. This girl wants to get fucking day drunk in Saizeriya. Come on, man. Shows that one, she's economically sensible, and two, she knows how to get fucked up. I'm down.
She knows how to get drunk cheaply.
In the afternoon. You know what that means? Alcoholism. I'm down with it. Let's go.
See, I don't drink much. Maybe once a month now, because that drinking just doesn't hinder muscle growth.
It does.
Now, because I don't drink as much, 2 beers, I'm tipsy. My problem, though, when I get tipsy, I get really lovable and huggable.
Bless his soul.
Who's going to stop me from hugging you?
That's true. You can't stop this man from hugging you.
So my friends just throw a pillow at me. I just hug the pillow.
You can't do shit. You got to distract him with the pillow. The old pillow maneuver, dude. Fucking hell.
How badly do you want to be paralyzed from the waist up?
I just like hugging things.
God, I have this giant Kirby plush that I won, and his eyes lit up there. Fantastic.
He knows.
Oh,
he knows.
Yeah, you're a Kirby fanatic. I heard. Me too. I fucking love Kirby. My main in Smash. Kirby's my boy. I got this.
Oh, he's mine too. I don't care how bad Kirby is in Smash. I fucking always play Kirby, and I just eat people and just jump.
Oh, that's really fun. Yeah, I was like online for a while. I was like one of the top Kirby players. Like, I'm really good at Kirby. Like, I fucking
suck.
I rock Kirby, dude. I'm really good at that. So so I love Kirby stuff. So I got like Kirby figurines, Kirby things. I had this plush that I won. There was another one I wanted. It was a giant, like it was like a knit kind of thing of Kirby.
I think I got that.
Yeah, it's giant, right? It's super like
it's like about this big, and
it
looks like it's knitted. Yeah,
Mine is like the biggest one you get. So we're in this who won it for me? Sean won it for me. The guy went last week. So we're hanging out. We're in this arcade I'm trying to win this Kirby thing. I've always seen it before, but I'm always like, man, 100 yen.
You're never gonna win it.
You're never gonna win this shit. So I thought like 200 yen in there. I don't win it. I'm like, fuck, man, I wanted this Kirby.
I'll just keep going. I just kept going. Bruh. I spent like $50 one time on one Kirby.
I gave up. I was like, I can't do it. Sean goes, give me 100 yen. Let me do it. And the confidence he had at that moment, I was like, he's gonna win this Kirby. No one says that with that much confidence. Doesn't win the Kirby. Gave him 100 yen. He fucking won the Kirby. Yeah. I was like, guys, boy, what the fuck?
One time I was at an arcade. Like I told the guys, like, I really want that Kirby. Can't you change it up? I was like, yeah. He puts it right there on near the end. The thing. The money.
See, this is where you use the Gaijin Smash to your advantage. Be like, I'm here on holiday, and I just really want that.
Yes.
I don't know if
but you show up every week, and they're like,
I just pull up my Kirby purse or Kirby change thing I have.
My boy's like, yo, this guy fucking loves Kirby. And he's huge. Quickly, let him win the Kirby before he eats us. Just bring that Kirby out, boy. I think that's a good way to a very positive way of gauging smashing is basically to
they pity you.
Yeah, literally, because they're like, man, this foreigner doesn't understand the logistics of winning things in an arcade. Mm-hmm. So they'll move the thing right to the edge, like right basically where it's like it's gonna fall off. Mm-hmm. You can have them do it like anytime. Mm-hmm. Like you can be like, yeah. How do I win this? Or I don't understand how.
And like sometimes they even do it for you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they're making fucking money hand over fist.
Hand over fucking fist.
And if you win, they reset the fucking machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they don't care.
It's like she's probably not going to come back. He's a foreigner. We'll get the money from these Japanese people, though.
Yeah. Straight away.
Yep.
I think a really fun one I did was do you know the cutting game they have in it?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's like a little razor thing. Yep. So I'm stupidly good at that game.
I'm never good at that.
I won every prize in the machine using 100 yen each. It's just distancing. It's easy. Okay. My eyes are sort of how they work. So I went to the machine. Fair enough. I went to the machine, won every prize in the machine, realized I didn't want half the prizes I had won, and I was like, what do I do with all these fucking prizes?
Give that to kids.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Actually, no, don't do that. What? That'd be kind of weird, don't you think?
Oh, it depends what you're doing, though.
Yeah, like, here's free gifts, kids!
I feel like in Japan, that's less creepy.
That probably would be less creepy, depending.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going like, hey, kid.
I don't think it's that creepy if you're giving it to them while you're in the game center.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's when you're walking down the street and be like, here, kid,
have this. That's creepy. Yeah,
that's creepy.
So I was there. I won all the prizes. Now these two kids watching me win the prizes because they were like, so freaking out me winning every prize of 100 yen. So I decimated the machine. This guy comes over like, what the fuck? Gives me a giant bag to put all this stuff in. Then I look in and I'm like, I want this. I want this Kirby thing. I want this figurine. I don't want any of the other shit in here.
Right.
I was just flexing at that stage. I was like, what do I do with this shit? I was like, oh, so these kids are still watching. I was like, hey, do you want this? And the kid's like, to his friend, like, Eno. And he was like, yeah, go, take it. So I give this kid this thing. His friend's like, oh, nice, you got a thing. And I was like, hey, other kid, do you also want this? And he's like, Eno. I was like, yeah, sure. Just gave them like the bag. It was like 3 things. I was like, hi, you can fight over the last one. I'm going home now. I've got the Kirby I wanted. Bye, but just like dipped out the arcade.
Yeah, before I came to Japan, my friend bought, like, everyone in America knows I love Kirby. So they bought me with that Kirby figurine with the sword and stuff that lights up.
Yo, dank!
Yeah, but I could not bring it here because we can only take so much. Now it's stuck in America. Yeah. And I keep telling my family, when I come back to America, I'm taking that statue home.
It's coming home, boy. Home to Japan, boy.
I'm taking it home. I love Kirby.
Where in America do you call home? What's your...
South Carolina.
South Carolina!
So the third worst place of coronavirus in the world
is South Carolina?
Yes.
Congratulations!
Yay!
You've done it! Third place.
Not bad.
Participation trophy.
In the world. This one little state.
In the fucking world. Is South Carolina a state where people like, I don't believe in coronavirus because it's...
probably that, and also it's also one of the biggest tourist areas in the country, Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach, yeah.
What's Myrtle Beach?
It's a big-ass beach.
Thanks, David.
It's a very cheap place to go.
And drink.
And go swing in the beach. It's a super cheap place. So a lot, like, you have millions of people go there every year. It's horrible.
Yeah, my friend who lives in Atlanta, his family always goes to Myrtle Beach.
Most people who live in the East Coast go to Myrtle Beach because they hate themselves and they hate everyone who lives in Myrtle Beach. So they go to Myrtle Beach.
That is.
Every country I've been to, I always see an advertisement to fucking golf in Myrtle Beach.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've seen in Sydney, I've seen in Berlin, I've seen in Munich. I've seen in Tokyo. I'm like, oh my god, I just want to get away from this place.
Is golf a thing people do in Myrtle Beach?
Golf is probably...
Yeah, I think so.
Myrtle Beach is fucking huge for golf.
Like on the beach?
No, on the beach.
Oh, there is a golf course near the beach.
Not to be confused, I think Myrtle Beach is the name of the place, like the town, city area.
I'm envisioning just a beach called Myrtle Beach.
No, so Myrtle Beach has 50 plus different golf courses.
Jesus,
50? I want to say over 100, but I don't really know because I don't golf.
Do they play PGA Tour stuff there? That's why. I know that there's a famous like golf course that they play called Myrtle Beach in PGA.
The game?
I mean, in real life.
Oh, in real life?
Yeah. The PGA goes there almost all the time.
I knew that was real. I didn't just think that was a game.
Yeah. So I assume.
Fucking hell.
I play at Tiger Woods once in a while, you know.
I held a golf club for the first time in my entire life this weekend. It was pretty fun.
It's hard for me to hold.
Oh yeah, I saw you went to the driving range. How was that?
Smashed it. I got a hold.
How much did that cost to do?
It was cheap.
Oh, dude, I was surprised when I saw the stuff on your Instagram.
Yeah.
So at the driving range, a new ball came up out of the floor. It auto-loaded.
How much was this driving range?
It was like 1,500 yen.
That's not bad.
That's pretty cheap.
It was all you can bat, like for
a time limit.
No, it was like 2 hours.
Fucking A.
2 hours.
For 1,000 yen.
That's it.
Yeah, like 1,000. Sick.
Fucking
we
hell.
batted 1,000 balls between us. It was crazy.
for sure.
I got the bar in the hole. Oh, I explained the story. It's pretty good. So for those that don't know, those don't follow, I was in Corfu for the last podcast at about Wednesday. I was in Corfu fucking around with the boys, and the boys played golf. Or 2 of the boys played golf. So I really wanted to go and check out a driving range because I'd never played golf before.
They're fun. I like driving.
They are fucking fun, and I want to go back again. So there's a way that I.
Dude, let's go. I fucking love golf. I played golf
Do you?
since I was like probably 10.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Yo, fucking dibs. It was so much fun. So there's a the way I learned to play sports is that I need basic instruction first. Then I need to watch someone else do it, see how they move their body, then I copy that. And
yeah, I can teach you to fucking play golf.
Yeah,
I went to golf school.
I'm glad you
This is
said
gonna
teach.
be fun.
I'm glad you said golf because I can teach you fucking. I can teach you fucking. I'm like, my brain stopped. You just said that.
It's like, hold on a minute. My mind is doing things. But yeah, so there's a guy next to me, this old dude. Fantastic. He's like smacking the ball in, he's getting really close to the hole, and I'm like, is he aiming to get it inside of the hole? And he did. And it went in, and I was like, wow, that guy's amazing. Here's where it happened. Went in the hole, a guy comes up, gives this man some snacks. Like a bag of snacks. I was like, hold on.
Oh, so they've built like an actual green out in the the thing. Oh, okay.
It goes in a hole. You get some fucking snacks. So I was like, I'm gonna win me some fucking snacks. So I watched this guy from. I'm like, okay, that's how he's driving to get into that hole. I'm gonna copy that. So I'm like, boom, boom. I think I hit like 10 balls on like the 12th, 13th ball. Fucking goes in. I'm waiting there for my fucking snacks. The guy comes in. He's like, oh, here are your snacks. Oh, let's get some of this stuff. I'm like, oh, fucking snacks. But it was like Ume.
Oh no,
I hate Ume.
Ruined.
But then the guy gave me his snacks as well, so it was pretty good. The old dude, he was like,
he also hates Ume too.
He does, yeah. And he had different snacks. He had like
really?
Sesame.
Oh, okay.
Dried squid.
I find that if you're doing something like it's, like another older person's doing and you do it well, they really appreciate it.
They do.
And they want to reward you for doing something that they're doing. It's I'd have not experienced it anywhere else.
The old dude was pretty cool. It's a man of very few words. He just gave me his snacks, said, let's cut it. On the way out, I was like, he gave a little bow as he was teeing up. Just fucking, this man was hitting fucking balls, dude. Driving that shit. But, man, the muscle pain you have the next day from hitting balls.
You get used to it.
Yeah.
Hitting balls, sorry.
Hitting balls.
You twist a lot, right?
Yeah, it's a really unnatural movement. Like, I was doing
keep an eye on the ball.
Man, you gotta keep your eye on that ball, dude. I learned that.
Really? Like, okay, what hurt? Why you're...
It was like my wings and then like my arms. I was bending in a weird way when I was like hitting. That's about it. But then again, that could have been from all the
I can see your arms hitting because your arms, if you hit a lot of balls, your arms might like get tired with that swing. Oh, and your grip too.
Right? Yeah, my grip was like. Then again, I normally have like weightlifting gloves, which I didn't bring with me. If I did, it would have been a pretty good idea. But then,
dude, you need
gloves because
my left hand
gets sore.
No, it's not sore. My left hand, all the way across here, just every single finger will be blisters if I didn't have a glove.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're doing weightlifting, right?
So that's why I got gloves.
No, I don't wear gloves because at the gym I don't wear gloves. Or most sports I don't wear gloves because I like the grip. And gloves, I don't feel I have the proper grip. If I don't have the proper grip, I don't know if I'm actually have it.
I got some gloves.
Golfing, I wear gloves because
it wrecks your hands, dude.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I mean, you're grabbing onto rubber and then hitting a fucking ball.
And that reverberation?
Right, yeah. If you're using irons, that's what kills your fucking hands. Mm-hmm. The driver's fine because the driver's plexiglass and it'll bend.
And it's supposed to bend because
the fucking iron drivers, those are the things that if you hit that ball wrong,
back to you,
your whole hand just goes like.
Dude, it was horrible, and I was hitting the balls pretty wrong at some time. So boy, my hands felt that. Yeah, I'm down. Let's do some golf, dude. Yeah. It's fucking sick.
There's one that was close to my old house. There's a driving range.
There was one close to my old house in like fucking Kanagawa, and I was always looking at it like.
I bet you there's one probably close to here. I wouldn't doubt it.
Let's find some golf. I don't want to to play like a round of golf.
No. You just want to do like a driving range.
Yeah, I bet you probably Tachikawa has.
I think a round of golf here is expensive.
Yes.
But the only person I know who did it had an invitation to go to the golf club. So I'm not.
I know that like in Yamagata, in Yamanashi, there's lots of golf courses because they have the space.
Yeah, that's where I basically was. Like golf is in Yamanashi. Yeah, golf is in Yamanashi. So that's where I was. There's like tons of space for like driving ranges and golf courses, and like we're driving around. They were like, "That's a golf course. That's a good one over there." And I was like, "Man, you're not gonna go fucking space for this shit." But then you go to Kofu, there's like nothing there. So
right. What are you gonna do?
You got nothing there, but you get a big house for cheap.
You do. His house was so nice.
Unlike Tokyo, where you spend a fuck ton of money and you get
a box.
I mean, I'm happy with where we're at, and we pay decent amount, but it's big enough for both of us.
Mm-hmm. Is it like a 1-2 bedroom type deal?
3 LDK, 60 square meters.
Not bad at all. That's in Edogaoku?
Yeah, Edogaoku.
That's gonna run you like at least 150,000 a month.
12.
12.
Yeah.
Good.
That comes with internet too. The internet comes with
listen, my house wrecks everyone else's house. My house is what they call a piece of shit. So the walls are made out of some kind of origami paper. The floors and ceilings I assume are just like
Is it a house?
I mean, it's an apartment, so it's a room.
What floor?
Second floor.
Ooh, that's
top floor. No one's above me, only guys below me. Right near the corner, so I have two neighbors basically there and there. And then it's cheap as fuck. It's like 46,000. The internet's free. The landlord does not like foreigners. I speak Japanese. Yeah.
That's the equalizer,
right?
That's
the equalizer. Listen, when anyone says, this is for the podcast listeners, when someone says they don't like foreigners or no foreigners allowed, it normally means
no people who don't speak Japanese allowed.
Usually, if you can speak Japanese, you have a foot in the door, and if they like you, they'll let you in.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't even have to speak fluent Japanese. You have to speak enough.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And if all else fails...
and usually enough is not that much.
Enough is not that much, honestly.
No, you just have to try, get out of your comfort zone, speak it, and if they like you, I mean, unless you just suck as a person, then but
yeah, my neighbor sucks as a person. That guy is a fucking...
No, we'll talk about him after.
Mario. With Mario. I'll fill in on my crazy neighbor after the podcast. It's pretty fun. There's some crazy episodes, dude. I was gonna ask you some questions about the gym. So,
okay.
When people do go to the gym in Japan, like a lot of people say they're weightlifting for like vantage lifting.
There's a lot of competitions in Japan that I see. Like, there's a lot.
There's a lot of vantage lifting is like lifting to get like chiseled abs and like looking
for a show. You're doing bodybuilding for a show. You're not doing it to make yourself stronger. You're doing it you're making yourself stronger. But the main point is to get ready for that competition. Yeah. And those things are hard. Like I give props to those people because that is so hard. Like the amount of work, your diet, everything you need to do is so... I can't do it. I love eating food.
I feel you, bro. I feel like Go Gym has more of those sort of people training to be bodybuilders and like...
Yeah, there's a lot of bodybuilders here. There's a lot of people who play rugby as well. I see a lot of more sports-oriented people. Yeah. The one I go to Nishikasai. So there's a lot more sports-oriented people there. There's some people there who do competitions. But most of the guys I see there are going for sports. Rugby, baseball. A lot of baseball. And
that makes sense. Baseball's fun.
Most of the women I see going there are usually doing it for like wellness or like very few are doing it for competition.
I got a couple in the gym near me who do it for competition. They are beautiful, man. Fucking hell. There's a woman who I follow on Instagram and she is my everything. If I can marry this woman, I think I'd be very happy.
Have you met any Zumba instructors?
Zumba?
Yeah, you know Zumba?
The dance thing? I have not. Fill a man in.
Okay, my friend. You want someone who's high stamina, very flexible? Find a Zumba instructor.
What the fuck is Zumba?
I don't fucking know. Some sort of like I watch it and it's like some sort of like speed dance exercise. It's like a HIIT exercise. But I'm looking at this and I'm looking at my slow ass motherfucking body. I'm like, I can never move as fast or have the stamina that they want.
I think it's like weird, like high impact yoga.
Yeah, it's kind of like I want to say it's high.
I've got an idea.
It's like a HIIT exercise. But
do you remember like in the 90s, like what the fuck is it, like Taibo and like all those kind of
Just imagine that. But yeah, if you're looking for a gym woman, Jordan, if you're looking for a gym woman, you go for the Zumba instructors, or the yoga instructors. Those are the two.
I feel like I don't know. I don't like yoga, and I feel like yoga
you don't have to like yoga.
I feel like yoga instructors always want you to do some yoga. You know what I mean?
Are you speaking from experience?
A little bit, yeah. Like a man is very unflexible.
You can make compromises with that.
I probably can. I don't want to compromise. I'm a very stubborn man, Mario.
Hey, what more? Let's go. Keep going with the questions.
So like, so I'll say there's a lot of people lifting for like, so vanity lifters for like lifting for competitions and stuff. Then you have like people who, I know this is gonna annoy Mario, so I'm bringing it up. People who don't really know what they're doing in the gym. So Mario, unlike the last week we had Sean was an actual personal trainer, so he's more sort of tolerant of these things because that's his sort of job. Mario, are you a tolerant man of people who don't know what the fuck they're doing?
I love working out, so I love helping people to work out because it's like a hobby of mine. Nice, I like to work out, build computers, read books. If someone wants help, I want to help them, as long as they listen. And then, like when my friends taught me how to work out, I listened, then tweaked. That's what I did: listen and tweak to find out what worked for me.
Yeah.
And I listened to her advice. And does the advice work? Yes. Okay. Now let me tweak it to make it work for me. The people in Japan, not everyone. I'm generalizing here. Some people will ask me for help to get stronger, and then they go back to their old ways for a couple of reasons. One, my workouts aren't easy.
Yeah.
I think I do maybe on a given day 7 different workouts.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I do like 4 sets. Depending on what I'm doing, like 7 different workouts, and one workout could be 2 different workouts in one.
So that's
It's like I don't do easy stuff, but when someone asks for help, I give them the basics of what they want to do. You want to make your biceps bigger. These are the exercises you should be doing. This is the form you need to do. Your whole body should not be moving if you're trying to do biceps. Your arms should your arms should be moving, not your whole. You shouldn't be arcing
everything.
You're swinging your whole upper body,
swinging that dick around, trying to lift some fucking weights.
Like some people listen, like this, like most of the people who are listening are usually the women. They listen.
Yeah.
The guys, they just want to lift a heavy weight. I'm like,
that's always fun to watch, though. To be fair,
don't hurt yourself. You don't want to lift a heavy weight because if you lift a heavy weight and you do it in bad form, multiple things happen. You're not going to gain as much as you want, and there's a potential to hurt yourself. I'm always safety first.
I was telling you before we jumped on the cast that there was a dude trying to like curl 12s.
Curl 12s. I think I'm at 24s.
See this, and this man's huge. So this guy was trying to curl like 12s, and he was like doing the whole full body bending, trying to curl. Like I curl like 8 to 10s. Like maybe I'll pick up an 11 every once in a while, but fucking 12s, come on, boy. So it looked like he was gonna hurt himself. I'm not a guy to jump in and be like, hey, maybe you should, because I am the strongest dude in the gym to be like giving advice like that. But this guy like was gonna fucking hurt himself, so I just said like, hey bro, like maybe a little lighter weights would be good, because like you're gonna hurt your back, you're gonna hurt your arms, you're gonna fucking damage your ligaments, you know what I'm saying, my bro? And he's like, no, it's cool, man, I always do this. And I was like, I thought to myself, I'm in this gym every day, I have never seen you, and you're telling me you always do this? When? Alright, cool, yeah, cool. Didn't see that man again for like a month and a bit, and then when he eventually came back in again, I was like, oh, dude, long time. He was like, oh, yeah, I hurt my arms.
If you don't do proper form, I like one thing that I sometimes like to do bench for competition, and there's a proper form you have to do for bench for competition. You have a small arch in your back, only a small bit. Your shoulder blades are back like this, so you have a little bit of arch, maybe 2.54 centimeters off the bench for your lower back, stuff like that. But I see some guys, their ass is up here.
I've seen that,
and I'm like, what are you doing? That looks so dangerous. Like I don't understand. Like if someone could explain to me how that's beneficial, I'll be okay.
I was going to ask you to explain something to me. So I've seen people with their feet on the bench.
That helps isolation.
What is that? Okay, is that isolation? Gotcha.
Because some people just want to work on their chest. Usually you put your legs down to help build that foundation.
Yeah.
Because a bench is not a full body workout, but as long as your feet are planted, you get that strength from your legs. That's why I say if you want to bench stronger, your foundation, your legs and core has to be strong. Your triceps have to be strong because you get your punch, you push, you're climbing, everything from your triceps and back has to be strong. That's how you get a really strong chest. There's 4 different things you have to be doing to make sure your chest is strong. So you have your legs down, you have that foundation down, planted, and like that. Like it's not a push, but you're just planted there. You're able to push you put your feet up there. You're you're working this out more, but you probably won't be able to push as much.
I get you. So you're adjusting, isolating just your chest when you do that. That's what it was. Like I see it sometimes, and I'm like, what are you people doing? But I don't want to talk to people, so I'm not gonna ask. David probably relates.
I can't. I just don't understand people who do that. That's insane back arc.
People.
I don't know the benefit of that. And like, I might be wrong in my assessment of it. I don't see any benefit of it.
It looks painful.
It looks like, I can see them. It pushes your chest up higher, so you don't have to go down as much.
Yeah.
But I don't see a full benefit because you don't have to go. Like, I go about 90 degrees with my arms, maybe a fist away from my chest.
Yeah.
From when I do my bench, because you don't have to go all the way down. I also do a narrow bench, usually about. I don't do wide grip. I do like a little bit narrow grip, but I don't see the benefit of doing the whole arc. If someone could tell me what the benefit is, that'd be awesome. I just don't see it.
Yo, gym rats who follow us, if anyone knows the benefits, you know what to do. Hit us up. Let us know. Tell us if you do this sort of benching thing, and what are the benefits of such? Like, I'm curious.
Like the butt is all the way. The butt is literally like, I don't know,
in the fucking air, dude.
It's so in the air, and I'm looking at them like, how is this working? What does this do for you?
I can imagine they're just trying to bench press, and like Mario's like right there, like by the bench, like arched down, just like, what's happening? He's gonna measure. It's like measuring. It's like this is not 2 inches.
Like, I'm like looking at them. The person's like easily 15 centimeters. Their ass is 15. Like, the arc is 15 centimeters off the bench. I'm
measured. He knows that. He's
like, I'm looking at this. I'm like, I don't know what this does.
It's for bands, dude. Who can arc the highest?
I've seen some people arc. Like, here's the thing though. They're able to arc and they're doing like 180 kilos.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's crazy.
But the thing is, they're only moving. They're not moving fully down because the chest is all elevated.
Yeah, it's only like a half
a half rep. I could see that's being easier, but I don't. Unless you're doing like a certain exercise to help do your final push, I don't see the benefit.
I always follow do you know Athlete X?
No, I do not.
Athlete X is one of my favorite YouTubers because when you're talking about lifting, I there's like body types, endomorph, exomorph.
Yeah.
I'm whatever one is like the thin dude. That's me, basically. So endomorph.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know.
Same dudes. I don't remember. Like, I always forget. So. The guy has the same body type as me. So a lot of the time people are talking about certain things they can do to make themselves bigger. And I'm like, well, I'm not a big guy generally. So it's hard to understand, like, for example, when you're doing squats, people go, oh, you put the bar on the arc of your back, and when you're like a thin dude, you don't have that arc. So it's pretty hard. So this dude explains things the way that I can understand it clearly, you know what I mean? So like, listening to you talk about the proper way to do like bench press and stuff, and I'm getting like, it's making me think about this dude's videos because it's very clear, very like this guy knows what he's talking about.
I like to work out. I like to work out, and I want to make sure everyone else is doing a good job
safely, and
like safety is my major thing. Like, you have to be safe. You have to do proper form, because if I enjoy working out, I'm getting stronger. I want everyone else to enjoy working out and to get stronger too. And the best way to do that is you do proper form.
Yeah, do proper form, bye.
It doesn't matter what weight you have. If you do proper form, you're going to get stronger.
Yeah, it's true.
And, proper form, and you're eating healthily, because 70 to 80% of getting stronger is eating.
Oh, this is the thing. So do you know what starvation abs are?
Yeah, well, most people do it. Competition people.
Yeah.
They like, my friend, he does competition. He takes salt baths so he can dehydrate. He doesn't eat for a day. No water, so he can dehydrate. So he's like, you can see everything. That's what people do.
Imagine licking yourself after a salt bath and just tasting like a
You'd be delicious, Jordan.
You'd be fucking ready, bro. If you ever took a salt bath and accidentally met a cannibal, you're fucked, dude. Cannibal's like, my boy basted himself. Fuck. Let's go.
It's people, like I said, doing these competitions are hard.
That's crazy.
You do this
salt bath. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, you do this stuff so people can, so you see everything.
You go to like the fucking supermarket and buy a box of salt and just dump it in your bathtub.
It's in your water. You put enough salt in there.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot of things to do. But
how do you figure out like how much salt you need? Is it like okay, I know this thing is buoyant at this much salt, so I put a thing in here and just keep pouring salt.
I wish I did, but my friends,
you put enough until like your bath's like the fucking Dead Sea, and then you
just sink, you just lay there.
You're like, I'm prepared.
Not in Japanese.
Not in Japanese. You can't lie for shit. You're gonna sit in like a cannonball position. You start bopping up and down like a lemon in an onsen. You're like, I'm ready for the competition.
It's like I said, those people are mad props to them because they put a lot of work in for the like. My friend, I had a friend in Myrtle Beach. He did the competitions and then he got sponsored by people who Animal X. I think it's Animal something. Yeah, and then they pay for him to do the competition, like give him stuff for free, and pay for him to do competitions and win.
I do like stuff for free, to be fair. Fuck.
Yeah.
You'd never do a competition?
Fuck no. Okay. I'll never do a competition because I like food too much, and I'm trying to lose weight, and last month I lost like 4 kilos.
Good man.
So I gained 5 because of the goddamn lockdown. So I lost.
Man, Corona got us all, bro. I don't.
So I got down. I lost 4 already. So
actually, I think I probably actually lost weight,
my dude.
But that's only because I moved here and had to go up that fucking hill every day.
Yo, David lives on a mammoth hill now, so by the end of the year, David is going to be the healthiest one of all of us.
King calves.
Did you climb that hill?
Yes, but it's not as bad as Kamioka. Kamioka in Yokohama has to, like, I lived on top of a fucking hill, like a mile long, like a kilometer long, and it was high. I'm like, so once I have a high hill, I'm like, okay, yeah, this sucks, but it's not as bad as Kamioka. It was like it was like the
oh, it was like it's like one of those. Was it like one of those areas where the house is like built up on like a giant like pillar to make it like flat at one area and everything? Just
some of them are, and you just a steep incline. I'm looking at this goddamn every day we did for 6 months. 1.6 kilometers because that's how far away we were from the train stations. We walked down, still have to fucking walk up, didn't walk down, then come back.
My problem would be like walking up so well and good, walking down, okay, cool, I can do this. When it's snowing and you got to do that sidestep bullshit to get down the fucking hill like a crab.
Fucking amateurs.
Oh yeah, David.
Fucking amateurs.
David's in the land of fucking snow. It's like snow.
Okay, talking about snow.
Just pull up my snowboard.
Ever had to take someone on your back? Walking up. Okay. So
I mean, fireman, right?
No.
Yeah. So, one time it was snowing, and this was one random Japanese woman I don't know had high heels, and she could not go up the fucking hill.
Hilarious.
So I had to take. She jumped on my back, and I walked her up the goddamn.
Did you know this woman?
No, I don't. No, I did not.
Why did you just? How did
she looked so helpless?
Oh, I see. And you were like, "Bitch,
she literally could not get up the hill.
She could not with the heel. She had fucking like these like.
Yeah, because there's no contact, right?
Yeah,
there's none.
Yeah, but you have a square
snowing
this
and
big
icy,
of
and she could not go up. She tried. I just watched her just slide down. It's like, do you need help? It's like just jump on my back.
Get on my back, bitch. I'm climbing up this hill. No one has to know. No one's gonna see.
Yeah.
Jump on my back. He just put his arm out. She stood there like an eagle, like on his arm, and he just carried her up the hill, giving her crackers.
She's probably light enough to do that.
Yeah, probably. He's strong enough to make it work.
Like my arm's bigger than some Japanese women's legs.
It is, I can see that.
Yeah, so
just stand on my arm. I'll throw you up the fucking hill, bitch. Just barts her up the hill.
Fastball special her up the hill.
See, that's one thing I don't understand. Fashion here. You see the woman with the big ass. Like I understand, I want to be taller.
Well, when you're 5'0",
you want to be taller. But look at the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When it's snowing and it's ice, why are you wearing heels?
It's fashion
because it looks cool.
It looks cute. That's the thing. It's like I remember like why are you in a skirt? And during winter it's like 10 degrees. I look cute. I'm like yeah okay you win.
You're right.
You're right. You do. God damn. You're not cold? Nah, I'm good. The thing is like. Underneath their clothes at those times, what they call the Hokkaido? Hokkaido?
Hokkaido?
What do you call these things?
The hot pads.
Yeah.
Heat pads.
I forgot what you call them, yeah. What's the name for it? Anyway, they got tons of heat pads.
You'll remember the second
we stop, I remember. Yeah. My mother, so I had to, bless her fucking soul. So England winters are cold. The wind cuts through you. It's disgusting. So I was like, my mother would love some of these pads. So I sent them back to the UK. I was like, here you go, over these pads. My mother just didn't understand what they were. I don't know if she used them or I forgot. But all my siblings realized what they were. My little brother took them. My little sister took them. And they were all just using them. So I came back and they were like, do you have any more of them hot pads? And I'm like, why do you have the hot pads? These weren't for you.
They actually sell heated vest on Amazon. I bought some.
Fucking hell.
Heated vest?
Yeah, heated vest.
Sweet.
Like it's used by a power pack. It lasts a good 12 hours if you do low heat. And the low heat's pretty damn hot.
So that's... it's so weird to me because I'm like, I'll just throw on a jacket and I'm good.
Yeah, that's me, yeah. Like, I'll just put on some gloves, I'll be fine.
Heidi's from Australia, so we went to Berlin and it was like -5 sometimes.
Ooh,
like,
yeah, that's Berlin, boy.
Like when it's like 0 degrees. it's cold, and I love my wife, but do you want to, like, she's taller than me, okay?
I'm like, she's like skinny too.
Yeah, she's taller and skinny, and so she'd be like on me to get my body heat, but she's like leaning on me because she's taller than me.
Right, she's leaning over you.
I'm like, I'm 5'11", 6 foot.
She's that draping on
She's like, she's taller than me. She just wants that heat. It's kind of, I love her, but as you're walking down somewhere, it's kind of hard to walk.
Right, when there's snow everywhere, and yeah,
it's icy and shit.
God damn. I got one for her, got one for me, and also when we go up to like Gifu or someplace for like skiing and stuff, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Gifu.
It keeps you nice and warm.
Man, I ain't never been skiing.
I can't ski worth my life.
Oh, good man. Same.
So my skiing is I fall on my ass and I can't stop myself.
See, we got Canada over here, and Canada can fucking.
Can you ski?
Dude, I'm like double black diamonds.
Bruh.
No joke.
Canada. What? He's like the greatest.
Okay.
If let me put it this way: if I had skied more, I probably could have done like amateur competition type stuff.
God damn.
Yeah, probably.
Like good, but. The thing is, I didn't do it because stuff like moguls just absolutely fucks your knees up so bad, and I like to walk. Still. So
I known David for like what, 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years, okay. So I know he plays D&D. He likes anime.
He does.
He works for Interact.
He does. Skis.
I didn't know about skiing.
Man, the skiing.
And he's from Canada. It's like I'm a bad friend because I like is David happy?
I mean,
yeah, David's happy. I don't give a fuck about anything else.
Yeah. I mean, like here, skiing here is kind of like a crapshoot because like the
go to Hokkaido.
Yeah, but even then, but like if you're going somewhere like Nagoya or Nagano. The ski hills have so many fucking people because there's not a lot of them, and they're like all really groomed, and there's way too many people.
Yeah.
So like oftentimes you're not able to get up to like a speed on skis or snowboard where it's actually enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like in Canada, I can fucking bomb down a hill doing like 50, 60K.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, dude. Yeah. You get going fucking fast.
How do you stop?
A tree?
Turn sideways.
Turn sideways a tree. No.
Oh, dude, there's nothing more satisfying than like having my brother or like my dad waiting at like the lift.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm coming down the hill like doing like 50, 60K, turn completely sideways and just
snow.
No, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yes.
God.
Like it's enough that like I pushed snow up to like over their boots.
I kind of want to. I want to go skiing just for that, like just to like fuck
it's
people
fun.
up in the snow.
Like in Canada, skiing is fucking fun. Like where I went, we usually go to Kicking Horse is a popular one. But I like Lake Louise the most because Lake Louise, the way that they built the ski hill is fucking cool. So all the like lodge and stuff is on one side. You go up the one side of the hill, and then you can go down that side, or it's built on like two mountains, so you can go down the backside and up the other side of the mountain. So you can like ski in between these two, or go back up and go back down the front side.
That's not bad at all.
So there's so much space that running into people is like
you
not
said
an
Kicking
issue.
Horse, right?
Yeah, Kicking Horse. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Canada.
Kicking Horse is actually neat.
No, I've heard Kicking Horse.
Don't do that. But that Kicking Horse is interesting because. Like the entire ski hill is just run by Australians.
What?
Yeah, who've come to like do working visa stuff there.
When we went to skiing like about 3 hours north of Gifu, I can't remember exactly what place it's called. This New Year's, it was all Australians.
Yeah,
in Japan.
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah.
Running, I'm like how is like?
Because like, where do you go skiing and snowboarding in Australia?
But that's the thing.
You don't.
You don't. Well, I mean,
so
maybe
they gotta go somewhere.
They gotta go somewhere. But I was like, it's just surprised to see all these Aussies in Japan, so the running ski resorts.
So usually at the ski resort, what the stipulation is that they'll pay you like an okay wage, but then you can ski and live at the lodge for free.
Yeah. So like the wage is not high, but you're doing what you want to do.
If you don't have to pay rent, that wage is probably all right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like a similar thing on Mount Fuji. So you can work at the.
Oh, I love Mount Fuji.
What's that? Oh, dude, Mount Fuji's fucking sick. You can work at the. I forgot what places on the mountain.
Base camp.
Base camp. Yeah, people stay there and fucking.
Is it? What level is that? What station is that?
8.
I think. I want to think it's 8.
Station. Yeah. So you can stay there for the summer and you can work there. And they pay you like 70,000 yen, something stupid like that, just to like hang out on Fuji and make curry.
Sweet.
70,000 yen, bruh. I'll do it.
I recommend to everyone this: when you do it, if you do Mount Fuji, hit up that base camp. Just do it, and then you want to see that sunrise. That sunrise is so fucking beautiful.
What I did when I did it. So my recommendation is you finish work on a Friday, you go to the mountain, and you climb that bitch all night. And you get there at the top just in time for sunrise. That's it, bro.
Yeah, you start Saturday morning. Hit the base camp for like rest for 4 hours.
Oh, so you did?
Yeah,
we did it all night. Like, we did it one go, boom, boom.
Like we hit the base camp. We hit the base camp for 4 hours to rest because we were going fast.
Gotta go fast.
And we had like if we got there, we didn't even stay there 4 hours. We were getting there way too early for the sunrise, and that's not a good place to stay up there too long.
Nah, so, you can't. You shouldn't be up there too long. It's pretty cold.
You see everyone with a fucking like helmet with the lights. It's like 5 of them.
That was me. There's so many like leading up to the mountain.
Like it's 13 warriors. 5 of them.
The slowest, the hardest part of the mountain is actually the last bit after the 8th thing, because once you get there, there's only one path.
Yep.
And you have to follow the same path. They're fucking slow as fuck.
Old people. But once you get there, the sunrise is so goddamn beautiful. And I recommend hitting a fucking onsen right after.
Right. Yes, we did skiya and then an onsen.
Yeah, we hit up the Mount Fuji.
Yeah.
We just got to the went back down, went to an onsen, stayed in the onsen for like an hour.
I had a thermos full of coffee. So I was climbing this mountain. I'm opening up this thing. Everyone thinks it's water. I'm like, oh, it's getting so tiring. Oh, so good. Close up again. And everyone's like, hey, Jordan, is that some water? Get any water in there? And I'm like, water? What? The fuck's... This is coffee. The fuck? So everyone thought I was drinking water the entire... I hadn't had a sip of water yet. It was coffee the whole way up. Then my dude noticed and he was like, yo, that's coffee. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, can I have some? I'm like, yeah. So we're just drinking coffee.
All my friends and I, we brought like each had 8 Snicker bars.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We had 8 Snicker bars. So like every hour we eat a Snicker bar because to get that fucking energy in us.
So funny.
Like they just put the cold water in the back of your neck because it cools down your whole body if you do that.
No way.
Yeah, well, it was maybe a placebo effect, but it feels like it's putting right back here. Feels like it's cooling down your whole body.
Slap on one of those like fucking sticky patches.
Ah, dude, hell yeah.
There.
Get nice and cool.
And get those. I had like parachute pants, not parachute pants, but I had these pants that's like weatherproof.
Yeah,
so good.
I didn't bring enough clothing. I was freezing at the top. It was so fucking cold. I was dying.
I met the Suzuki bike team when I was climbing Mount Fuji. They were at the 5th station, like there, and like yeah, we just bike from the 1st to the 5th. I'm like, what? Why would you?
Wait, they biked
from the because there's a road.
Oh, they're like
there's a road from the first. There's a road from the first station to the 5th station.
Different ways. So I know what you took. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's also a Mount Fuji Hello Kitty you could buy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's Hello Kitty as Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji's giving me stress. Like you need to. So I've never taken that way up. I forgot what trail that is. We took the second hardest trail, which is brutal. Everyone's like attitude was spiking and dipping, and you can tell because it's like it gets hard and you get tired, and then everyone gets angelic again. So like at one point everyone's like super tired. Everyone's like, oh, it's so tired, man. This mountain's fucking hard. We're getting it. Then we stick a light in the thing, and my friend just goes, the beacons are lit.
Like, but after you pass the 8th station, it's not hard.
Nah, it's just
long,
it's
right?
a long hike.
Yeah.
I bought the walking stick.
Yeah.
Only reason I bought the fucking walking stick is to get the stamps. I want those burnt-in stamps.
Get them stamps, boy.
I won't take
like
a poor walking stick from an old man, will you?
Get some old man walking stick shit, dude.
It's just fucking cool. Of course, I tried to go to my dumbass self tried to go to Australia with that stick.
Nah.
That was a bad idea. You know what happened to that stick? It's gone.
Yeah, they were like, yo, is that wood native to Australia? Shoot him.
Oh, yeah. Go to Australia with your shoes. You've never been on a farm. You've never been to a rural area. You've always been in Tokyo. Okay?
Yeah.
No, man, you check those motherfucking shoes. How much do you like snakes or centipedes, my dude?
Fuck me, dude. Like, get some fresh shoes.
No. I'm talking about like if you go when you land. Customs will ask you about your shoes because they will take your shoes.
Really?
If you have like dirt or something from a farm, they'll take your shoes and your shoes are gone.
Yeah.
Really?
They don't want any...
They're that stringent?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because, like, Australia is pretty fucking weird.
Well, it's like a closed ecosystem, right?
Yeah.
Was closed
as close as it can
get.
be. Yeah, pretty much. Well, this is going to have,
Drop
like,
bears.
I'm telling you. We have, like, what's it that came to Japan? Like, they got the redbacks in Japan now.
The spiders?
Yeah.
Fuck those spiders.
Yeah. They got, like, widows here in Japan now. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, those things are, like, they're small
Fuck
and poisonous.
that noise.
Yeah, because some dickers from Australia brought them over. Like, we need to be more fucking stringent here. Like, it's insane.
Oh god!
Well, they ain't near us. Be good.
The thing is, like, they're bad, but not that bad. They're not aggressive. They don't chase you like funnel webs will.
Funnel web. I don't want to know. Spider.
Yes.
Fantastic.
They're aggressive. And
they like hide in the ground, right?
Well, they make the burrow on the ground. Yeah.
Motherfuckers are hiding in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fucking scary, dude.
They're scary.
I hate Australia. I will never visit there.
The place is beautiful, man.
There are spiders in the grounds. You just explained it to me. What the fuck?
Dude, the first, this is how I knew my wife was for me. I saw a huntsman spider. These guys are harmless, okay?
These guys are harmless. They're the size of fucking dinner plates.
Like I saw one. I screamed bloody murder. You know what my wife did? She went up with a bowl, put it on the bowl, and just picked it up and just, go away, Mr. Huntsman. I'm like, she's the one. She picked up a spider for me.
That.
I'll cut my own hand off before I fucking touch that spider. I'll slice my own hand and throw it at the spider.
Rainy, you know it's two things. You know it's gonna rain, or you know there's a hole in your house because they come into your house when it's rainy or it's about to rain.
Why are they coming into my house?
Because they want to get out of the rain.
Fuck you! Build your own house. This is my house. To be fair, if a huntsman spider moved into my house, it's now his house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave my keys on the floor and I'm gonna move. Like, fuck it, all my stuff's yours. You can take my Switch. My wife's like, where are you going? I'm like, no, you're the spider's wife now. I'm going.
You know there's huntsmen's in Japan, right?
Don't say these things to me.
No, but do you know what's worse than that? The fucking centipedes.
Centipedes, yeah.
They come in pairs.
Yeah, I know
that's why in the folklore he always has two heads.
Yeah.
That's another reason because always.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They're always two.
Huh.
And they hunt together.
Yeah, they hunt together. There's always two.
Interesting.
Like
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, they have two heads because they come in pairs.
Huntsman spiders in Japan.
Yeah.
Where exactly?
I don't know.
The jungle.
In your house.
The jungle somewhere.
I'm hoping they not go.
But the spiders here are pretty big too.
In Japan?
Yeah.
I know.
In Nagoya?
Oh,
the place,
yeah.
Like the fucking big ass green ones in the web, and you just like, I remember we used to play airsoft in the forest, and like, I'm not playing in the summertime with you guys. Like, why? I point, and like, this big ass spider, I'm like, you see this one? There's hundreds.
Yeah, the spider's just sitting there chain smoking, and you're like, this spider means business.
Yankee squatting on
he's like Yankee squatting on a strong zero.
all of them.
All his legs are up, he's just chains with like, you gonna come to my house, bitch?
Talking about Yankee squat. I'm like, people's like, Yankee squat? What the fuck's a Yankee squat? Like, what's a Yankee? You talking about Yankees like Americans? No. It's not a Yankee. Yankee! I'm like,
Yankee.
Yeah, like, the fuck?
You know, Yankee's a Yankee.
Yeah,
fucking young Japanese fucks like sitting outside comedies drinking their fucking shitty beverages,
blonde hair and like squatting. I'm like, oh, okay.
Rolling their R's and shit, thinking they're cool. Sometimes they ride bikes. They're pretty good. They smoke. They're cool. They're fun people. I'm friends with a bunch of them. They're fun people.
The girls are kind of crazy.
Yeah, they are, dude. Fucking hell.
They hit you with a bat.
Man.
They have long nails.
Let me tell you a story.
I've seen them fuck someone up.
Yeah, I have. Let me tell you boys a story. If you're gonna date a Yankee girl, I mean, cool, do your thing, but like, if you treat this Yankee girl like she's a regular old Japanese girl, you're gonna get your ass kicked. If you try to cheat on this bitch, she's gonna fuck up your life. She's gonna ruin your life. It's gonna be fantastic. And I'm gonna be there watching it, and I'm gonna hear about it on the Reddit. I'm gonna fuck
Reddit. Today I fucked up.
Today I fucked up. Tried to cheat on my Yankee girlfriend. She fucked me up. I'm in prison.
She will destroy you.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like
not her, and not just her. She will get her friends.
Mm-hmm.
They have friends. They all have friends.
I'm one of those friends. I hear the stories. They're fun. I got a Yankee friend who likes foreign guys. She goes, what did she say? They live in a small town. She dated this foreign dude for a while, and then he tried to cheat on her. Didn't cheat on her. He tried. Long story short, he ended up talking to her friend's friend about like, hey, we should go karaoke together. We should hang out. You know, he's trying to do something. And then she asked him about, did you meet this girl? And he's like, no, what? No, of course not. So she realized what's going on. So her and her friends basically spread a rumor that he had like STDs or something, so that no one in the town would ever like fuck him, basically.
That's hilarious.
Dude, it's horrible, but I thought it was brilliant. She told me the story and I was like in hysterics. I was like, well done, good show. So she told like all her friends like,
Mario, you should tell a story about that time you hung out with the Yakuza dudes.
Oh, God.
We have similar stories. Go on.
Okay, so, no, this was a long time ago, 2006, when I was in Nagoya doing the teaching English as a foreign language class.
Shit, Nagoya. Yeah, okay.
And those are, if it's in Nagoya, those are real-ass Yakuza.
Okay, so what happened was, like, I was through, like, this, like, elementary school. The kids, my name is Mario. I'm a big, like, jungle jump for most kids, okay? Yeah. There's one guy, like, this one little kid, like, the teacher told me to watch out his father's Yakuza.
Ooh, boy.
and he just loves me. Okay, the kid loves me. I'm like, okay, cool. And that could happen if the father came up. Hey, my son loves you. He said you do a really good job. You he only sees you once a week, but he loves every single time you come in. Let's go have a drink. I'm like, the teacher's like, you can't say no.
Yeah, you cannot say no.
So I'm like,
you can't say no.
Okay, so I had a drink with the guy, and like it was interesting. It's like. Then we went to the typical places you go, like a strip club.
Yeah, classic. Yeah.
And it's like, who do you like? I'm like, cool. I want to get out of here.
It's like, so can I leave now? No, we're not done.
Basically,
yeah.
Like luckily that was like a one-time thing.
Yeah,
he's more like, my son just can't stop talking about you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do something nice.
It's
not stereotypical. It's just like I just got lucky.
It's the only way he knows.
More ways than one.
More ways. I feel like it's the only way he knows how to do something nice for you. It's like, I'm the Yakuza. What do I do that's nice for this man? I'll rob him. No. That's not.
Wait, that's the wrong way.
Wrong way. I'll take him to a strip club. There we go. Let's go. That's it. But yeah, you can't.
No, you don't say no.
I also had met the Yakuza one time, and they offered me money at one point, which is, and I was like, no, I'm good. And he was like, how about we drink a lot? And I was like, there we go. That's better. And we did. And we got very drunk.
Do not take money from the Yakuza.
Do not take money. Taking drinks? Yes.
Very good.
You can. Not money.
Don't take money. Only drinks.
Only drinks. And the problem is, you can't really say no, because this can keep coming back.
Yeah, for more drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, and if like me...
You can't rain check.
Man, you can't rain check, dude. Nah, it doesn't work that way.
So
they're good times though. They're good people. They're fun people. There are some good people, honestly. I mean,
it's crime, but
as good as a criminal can be.
Yeah,
as a man raised around criminals, there are some good.
I mean, you are from the UK.
I'm from London. There's criminals everywhere.
I mean, your country did kind of like Canada, America.
Sorry, Canada. Sorry, America. Sorry,
Australia.
Sorry, big
India.
No, stop.
Hong Kong.
Shut up.
Well, Hong Kong probably would have been better if they
honestly, at this stage, fucking hell.
So think about that. Hong Kong would have been better off.
Lord of mercy.
We don't want to be banned off China's podcast.
Man, we already banned. We
didn't say anything bad.
We didn't say shit yet, dude. Man, that's it. I'm not gonna get into that. Like,
that's another thing entirely.
Fucking hell, that's a whole other topic in itself.
That's a whole that's like a whole podcast. It's just that.
That's a whole genre of podcast.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty insane what's going on there at the moment. Like, it's just
to segue about that. Racism in Japan has gotten slightly increased against Chinese people because of coronavirus.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Japan's been xenophobic against other Asian countries and cultures
forever.
Man.
Forever. But now has getting
Peaked.
even worse. I'm not sure it could ever peak.
Nah, I mean, keep going up.
Yeah, it could probably just keep going up. But
classic.
But because of coronavirus, COVID-19 has gotten worse. I think for some people, it's insane.
I feel like it's only going to get worse now. It never goes up and then down again. It's only like, this is now the new purge of racism. And then it will go up from there. This is now the new purge. It never really goes back down. I feel like it is mostly the older generation as well. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't really hear younger people going like, oh, it's because of that.
They don't, but they still have that in their minds because that's what's been taught consistently. So they have that unconscious bias, which is be a problem. There.
I feel like, so, what's that language app? Hello Talk or something like that. It's like a language app called Hello Talk. It's like,
I use Duolingo, so.
There we go, yeah. So, I only do it to post random shit when I'm bored at times. Like, it's fun to, like, dick around in. And during the coronavirus time, someone posted something like, oh, the Chinese virus is and then people fucking jumped on him. I was one of the first guys to be like, yo, dude, that's kind of fucking racist. Can't really call it that. Like, don't be a cunt. And then he was like, oh, it's just a joke. So so people started dogging on this man. Like, people were like, what do they call him? Slurs. Let's leave it there.
Yeah.
So there were some very heavy slurs being thrown at this man, and then everyone goes, lol, it's just a joke. Cool, chill down. And the guy's like, you're being racist. And it's like, my man, you started it. Like, you said it's just a joke, so what? It's just a joke or it's not a joke? Which is it? Like, racism ain't a joke. Calm the fuck down.
You don't get to pick.
You don't get to pick. It was 2017, 2018. I can't remember when they did blackface here for the New Year special.
Man, yeah, with Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy thing.
That was the biggest fucking cringe.
I remember, I think at that time, I watched it online. Like, this has been, like, after it came out. I watched it online, and I physically cringed.
Right?
I'd seen it. No, I watched it on TV. I remember I was sitting in my room in Kawasaki, and I watched it on TV, and I just went...
I guarantee you, even to this day, they still don't understand why that's bad.
Nope, probably not.
Oh, I mean, do you see that fucking NHK report?
Which, oh god, oh my god.
That, we wrote a thing about it. Like, I think the one positive I had from this, so I jumped on Twitter after this crazy NHK thing came out, and I was like, this is fucking dumb, you guys are retarded. Because what they were saying as well, there was a second one as well that came after that, and they were saying, like, since the police left a certain area of a certain state, crime has gone up. And like, a woman's like, and it's like, yo, this is just bullshit. Like, you can't just make shit up. But anyway, so I jumped on Twitter after this stuff was happening to see what the Twitter world was saying, because the Twitterverse is like the voice of the young person in Japan.
And it's pretty hilarious to see the dichotomy between Western and Eastern Twitterverse.
It is hilarious. Yep. So like Twitter, the young people were kind of like, yo, NHK, you fucked up. This is fucking retarded. What the fuck's wrong with you? Like, people were very much like, this is a bad take. This is not a good take. Like, you're making us look fucking stupid internationally. And they were. It's true.
Yeah.
Like, I remember reading this tweet where someone was like, what is it? It was New York there. Hong Kong is struggling for like democracy. We're electing these retards as mayor. What's his face? The dude who wanted to go to what's it called? The cyber world, Tokyo district.
Goto Teruki.
You've got like, the woman who's using an Abe mask as a bra, and you've got like Black Lives Matter fighting for like, Black lives in America and like other states, and then you have like in Japan them going, we don't really understand English, so we're gonna fuck around and just report whatever the fuck we think is correct. And I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that generally they don't have any foreigners on staff.
They don't. I mean, like, there's only 1% of the Japanese population are foreigners.
Yeah.
And like, I live in Tokyo. Okay. I live in like probably one of the residential districts. I don't see many foreigners around where I live.
Nope.
I've seen one black dude.
Was it me?
No, it was not you.
It wasn't me?
This guy was like black as midnight black.
Man,
like he looked like he's from like Ghana or somewhere where people are like really dark.
I love that complexion. Wish I was that dark.
Yeah. So was funny.
But that's the only dude.
Talking about like foreigners. My friend got stopped by the cops in Kasai with a bag because apparently foreigners with bags are carrying around knives.
Do we?
Fuck, I don't know. I look at him like, how long you been here? Like 8 years. How many times you been stopped? Like, every 4 years. Like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Like this, like here's this, but this guy is white. He's just walking. And
I got stopped my first 2 weeks here.
So I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for my stop now.
Yeah.
So when they're gonna happen, they're gonna eventually stop me for something.
It's not how, it's when.
Yeah, it's more.
It's an eventuality.
It's an eventuality. You're gonna get stopped, and they're gonna attempt to talk to you. Here you go. If you waste their fucking time enough, they usually stop bothering you.
You want to hear my most fun I got stopped story?
Yeah.
So I'm at the airport in Sapporo. I just flew around Sapporo for a week. I was very hungover. I'm at the airport, so I'm sitting down. I got my iPad, waiting to board this plane. I'm watching like One Piece. Basically. So I got 2 headphones in, the One Piece is fucking blasting, and watching Luffy do whatever he's doing. Please comes up to me, sits not next to me, sits behind me. Like one chair to the right behind me. A weird place to sit. I can't hear him. I got Luffy screaming gom gom whatever in my fucking ear. The dude like taps me on the shoulder. I'm like, the fuck do you want? It's some dude. Take my fucking earphone out. I'm like, yeah, and he's like, hey, I'm the police. Can I see your gaijin card? I'm like, what? And he's like, hey, I'm the police. Can I see like your foreigner card? And I'm like, what? Like, why the fuck are you sitting behind me? Whoa, this is the weirdest shit. Why don't you just come? Whatever. So he shows me his badge. I'm like, whatever, dude. So I give him my fucking gaijin card. But One Piece is still playing. I got one headphone. It's fucking loud. So he's asking me these questions like, so why are you in Hokkaido? What are you doing here? Are you a student? And I'm answering his questions, but I'm not gonna stop watching One Piece. So he's like, are you a student? I'm like, what? Yeah. And in the back, you just hear, oh, my God. But it's all muffled. It's like, oh, my God. The guy's like, I know. Why are you in Hokkaido? And I'm like, what? Because I can't hear the fuck he's saying, so I've got like One Piece playing so loudly. He gives me a shit back and he fucks off back to whatever he's doing. But it's like the weirdest transaction with the police ever. Because he wasn't wearing a police gear. He was just wearing like a suit. It's fucking strange, dude. And I think I told the story another time and someone was like, oh yeah, you're in an airport. It makes sense to get stopped. And I'm like,
no, it doesn't.
I was like, I'm in an airport where I've already checked in. They've already seen my passport.
You've been through security.
I've been through security. I'm literally sitting outside of my gate, waiting to board the plane. This is the best time after all that security. The guy's like, but what if the bomb was inside of his Gaijin card the whole time?
Yeah, but yeah, eventually, it's not if, it's a when you're going to get stopped. Yeah. And it's going to be interesting who you get and whatnot. I've read on like Japan Times, there's one guy got stopped like 4 times in 1 month.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
I'm like, god damn.
Yeah, like I got stopped carrying those kendo swords.
I remember you said, yeah.
Yeah. Guy stops me and he's like, what's in the bag? And I just go, Shinai. He's like, he looks at me like, the fuck? He's like, Shinai? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, here you go. Like, look at it. And he's like, okay. He's like, why do you have Shinai? I'm like, what do you mean, why do I have Shinai? Why do you think I have Shinai?
Dumb fucking question.
It's because he's a guy Kokujin.
Yeah, he's Gaijin.
And it's like, how does he, why does he want to do our culture?
He's like, did you also say, do you know Japan has 4 seasons?
What? What? I need to hear this story.
She's just like fucking. Japanese people, without fail, will always tell you that Japan has 4 seasons.
Yeah, whenever they in English as well. It'd be like random as well.
Did you know Japan has 4 seasons?
I never got this.
Seasons. Oh, have you not?
No,
it happens all the fucking time.
They'd be like, oh, do you know Japan has 4 distinct seasons? I think we used to play a game where you time how long it takes them to say, do you know? It's 2 things. Do you know Japan has 4 distinct seasons? And it's Japanese culture.
It's Japanese culture happens a lot.
How long will it take in a conversation before they say one of these 2 phrases?
This never has happened to me before.
You'll hear it thinking about it now.
Now I gotta think about it. But see, most of the time I'm talking to Japanese people, it's 2 places. I'm fucking drunk.
There we go, yeah.
But that's once a month. Or I'm at the gym.
Oh, there we go. Gym bros don't waste time with this bullshit. Yeah. Like, all my boys I talk to in the gym, there's none of this, it's Japanese culture, 4 seasons bullshit. It's like, how much lifting? What are you training today? Yo, nice. You drinking that protein? It looks good. Nicely done, my man. That's it.
You need support?
Okay. Yeah. You doing supersets? Good, man. Like, that's it. Yeah. You want me to help you out there? Want me to help you rack? Yeah, thanks, bruh. That's it. There's no time for Japan as 4 seasons. We're lifting heavy things.
Okay, so quick question for you. How there's a lot of like micro passive racism in Japan. How sitting in a train, like
we had a whole episode on this.
Like, for me, I find that most males don't sit next to me.
Nah, samesies. Females do.
Females
love sitting next to me.
Females will sit next to me. But females and old women.
Old women love sitting next to me and asking me questions, bro.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
One old woman fucking sat next to me, didn't say a word to me, looked at me, looked forward, looked at me, just fucking poked my hair, and just goes, nice. And then it looks forward again, and I was like, this bitch got confidence. What the fuck?
The funniest thing that happened to me is like when his mom sat next to me, she had like maybe a 2-year-old on. Yeah. And this 2-year-old just crawls off her mom and just on me and sat down in my lap. The mom's like horrified. It's okay, get back, baby. Baby, just go.
Crawls back again? Yeah.
Gets back, crawls back. It's like, she's gonna stay here. It's fine. She's like, okay. She's like, there's nothing he could do. And she's like, just hold my finger. That was the funniest thing that happened. That's like so the mom though, the mom's like, this big guy has my child.
Yeah, literally.
And I can't, she keeps going back to him.
What does this kid know that I don't?
It's like, it was funny. But yeah, a lot of like the men don't sit next to you at all. Like, they look at you and they like move, but the women just don't fucking care.
Yeah, the women are like, I want to sit the fuck down. These heels are killing me. I don't care where I sit. Yeah. The men are like, I'm not going to sit next to the phone. That's scary. But during Corona, how great is it that no one sits next to you? It's fantastic.
No, they always sit next to me.
It sucks to suck, dude.
You see my shoulders? Like, I see them. I'm like, I try to not take up as much space. So I'm like, when someone sits to me, I try to do this. Yeah. So don't take as much space. It doesn't always work.
Not gonna happen.
And I'm like,
just take all the space, dude. It's great.
That's why I sit in the middle of the bed, like in the middle.
Middle is a power play. It's good. It's a good shout.
I sit there, or I move. the way the trains work, you have 2, then 3.
Yeah.
So I try to sit in like one of the corners. Not if I sit on the edge, I get crushed. So I sit in like in a place where I can't get crushed.
Speaking of weird kids on trains, so one time I'm standing by the train, by the door. It's like a kid sitting on the corner seat with his mum. I'm like standing by the door, I'm like fucking around on my phone playing games. I just feel just a hand just grip my finger. And I'm like, I look down, some kids just like holding onto my finger, and I'm like,
how old was this kid?
Young, like 2, 3.
You know, that was like the same thing happening. Like that's what they do. Little babies, just like I'm a baby. That's a new toy.
Yeah, like yo, look at this new level of foreign I've just found. I'm gonna play with this dude. Like,
and mom's like, oh my god, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had a headphone on. The mom was like, the mom didn't notice for a while. And I was like, I like pull my finger away. Then she grabbed it again, and I was like, then mom noticed the second time. And the mom's like, oh, she's like, dame. She's like, oh.
Doesn't listen.
And I was like, oh, it's cool, dude. Like, I'm like, I'm a teacher, bro. Like, this is
exactly
every day.
Right?
I think the most fun one was when I was in Kanagawa. So I taught a bunch of the kids there in like the 3 main sort of elementary schools. Mm-hmm. So obviously, those kids told their friends that their English teacher is this guy with the giant fucking afro. So I'll be like on the train and shit, and they'll be like, Jordan Sensei, hoi, hello, how are you? And I'm like, oh, hey. I'm like,
who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you? Who is this kid? So I'm like, I'm like, are you this school? They're like, no. This one? No. This one? No. What fucking school are you from? He's like, oh, I'm from Sakura or whatever, Dad. And I'm like, I don't fucking teach there. How do you know me? He's like, oh, I'm friends with this person who's friends with this person who goes to this school. I'm like, okay.
My kids just challenged me to arm wrestling.
Wreck him.
I don't want to.
Destroy them, dude.
Those kids need to play baseball later.
No.
Just snap their arm out of the
socket. The ones I can't beat, the teachers I can't beat, are the ones who do the Japanese bow. What's that called again?
Kudo.
I can't beat those. I can't beat those Kudo
instructors.
Man,
when all you do all day is just pull a 150-pound bow.
I can't beat the baseball instructors. The
ones
bro. Who teach pitching.
Them men have fucking muscles in their shoulders.
I cannot beat those guys. The Kudo guys, oh my, they just wreck me.
Dude,
well, it's a stalemate, but they have more stamina because it's just they're pulling the fucking bow every day.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Atlas and that shit, you can't beat that. The baseball guys as well.
They outlast me, and then I'm too tired to.
And they fucking wreck you, bro. I think the baseball pitchers must have insane fucking speed, like. Insane strength as well.
Like the teachers, the boys are too young. They can't they're only high school students. I'm
not gonna kill this kid's arm today.
But the teachers though, my god, they're so strong. It's not how much muscle he has, also technique too.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like it's fun. There's this one kid it must be in he must be in junior high now. I used to teach him in elementary school. This kid had an arm like a fucking catapult. Would play dodgeball together. Mm-hmm. Man, when that ball came flying at me the first time from this kid's arm, I had to catch that. He was like in 6th grade at the time. I was like, hold on. What is this boy eating? Because this man was tall and that ball came flying. I caught it and I was like, it made like a thunk. I'm like, that man has a grown ass arm. Like, the fuck? That's no 6. That's a man.
And dude, I was playing, they're playing softball or whatever at my school, and I knew that the kid who was playing catcher was in baseball, and I knew the kid who was pitching was playing baseball. So I told the kid who's the pitcher, I'm like, give me an actual pitch.
Yeah,
I couldn't hit a single fucking one. Not a one.
You wrecky, dude.
Dude, he fucking destroyed me.
Yeah,
and I've actually seen him play baseball, and I was like, man, if this kid actually had a real regulation-sized baseball,
I would die.
Fuck. No way in hell I'd be able to hit that thing.
Bro. It's insane. Did you grow up playing baseball?
No. I grew up watching baseball. I mean, every American knows baseball.
There we go. I didn't grow up watching or playing baseball. We had rounders, softball. Cricket, I don't like. I'm not a fan. Rugby was me.
Okay, but you know cricket.
I know cricket. Yeah. Cricket is pretty. Man, those balls go flying as well in cricket.
They're fucking hard too,
dude.
And that game takes forever.
Years.
Yeah, you can play a week. The same cricket game.
A week of fucking cricket, and people watch they watching that shit. Like, ooh yeah, cricket.
Time for tea.
Gotta hit that wicket, boy. Yeah, dude. Man, it's a gentleman's game. Everyone's wearing white. They're ready for that afternoon tea. Halfway through the game stops.
Yep.
Sandwiches come out. Fucking get in there, bro. It's a fucking gentleman's game. Nah, we grew up playing other sports. I was rugby for a while. Soccer sucks. I don't really play it, but
soccer guys though have like
legs.
High school. And have stamina for days because 90 minutes, man. Just
yeah.
So rugby though, rugby is the same thing. Stamina and power.
So we got
yeah.
I was the little guy on the rugby team, so my entire job was get the ball from there to there. I'm like, alright, can't do, boss. That was it.
Like that's one thing I like. Why I like rugby more than American football. American football, you have way too much stoppage.
Way too much.
It's way too much. Like
way too much armor as well. Fucking little bitches
like
getting down.
like football and rugby. I'm not American football, but football and rugby. I like those sports better because it's almost non-stop and you keep going.
Like you don't
stop. Like there's no you don't stop the clock. To a 3-minute huddle.
Yeah.
And then and
move the ball 2 seconds forward and then yeah.
That's why capitalism sucks because it ruined American football.
It ruined American football.
So you gotta have those commercials.
Gotta have them. Need that beer advertisement. So we had so between football, like English football, and then rugby. So the rugby guys always mock the soccer guys, the football guys, because it's always like, oh, I hurt my leg. I need a free kick. And everyone's like, someone touched me too hard. I need a free kick. And it's like, oh, it's part of the strategy, ain't it? You know, we gotta get as many free kicks as you can to get the goals. Rugby were like, oh, I broke my arm. Rub some dirt on it. That's literally. Oh, I got a little injured. Rub some dirt on it. You just fucking.
It'll be fine.
You keep going. I remember the first time I took like a tackle to the fucking face, hit the ground real hard. I was like, oh. I was in so much pain. I was like, what the fuck was that? I stand up, my dad just said like, alright, you good? What the fuck? A man twice my age and size just killed me. I felt my soul leave my body for a second. My dad's like,
did you stand up?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Are you my dad? He's like, you sit up, you're fine, keep going. And I'm like,
don't lose the fucking game, run.
Yeah, it's like, you good, keep going. And I'm like, I guess I'm good. I guess I have no choice but to keep going.
I remember in high school, someone died during a rugby game.
What? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Seriously?
They got, they're in like, yeah, we're going long. They're in like the scrum and someone hit them in the nose.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Dead instantly.
Oh god.
Fucking hell.
Like, yeah, it was fucking. I had never heard.
Brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, any sport. Remember
it can happen, right?
Remember the hockey game where this guy hit the puck, he smashed it and killed the girl or something like that?
Yep. Yeah, I remember that. I was at a baseball game where a kid fucking died. He was on the.
You're the black one of sports, aren't you?
Stop sports.
I wasn't at the rugby game. I just heard.
Okay.
Fair
but the kid died. He was sitting he's in like the very bottom like front row.
Yeah.
So of course behind the batter is like the big ass net to prevent the ball from going back, right? But once you get out in the outfield, it's open, and the kid was sitting there. Dude just hit like a line drive, didn't even touch the ground, just whoosh, right into this kid, hit him right in the head, dead.
Yeah, temple, bam,
dead.
No way.
Yeah.
Like,
I could see the kid because like I'm sitting opposite of him, so I can see. After I found out it was a kid, but I could see him in the thing, and it just boom hits him, and he's on like one of those like folding chairs, right? Knocks him right out of the fucking chair.
Did his socks come off?
Maybe I don't know.
See.
Talking about freaky death. You get like jumpers in Japan.
Yes, fucking.
Yeah, I saw that one of those in Kaibacho. Fucking ruined my day. Not because they jump and die and I saw all the blood splatter. I'm used to that. Dude. No, because it fucking ruined my ride to get back home.
Mm-hmm. My man was like, fuck, if I was one train earlier.
Oh, no, literally. Yeah, it takes like 2 hours to clean up that mess.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for the people who have to do all that cleaning.
I feel sorry for the family as well, because the family that has to pay for it.
Yep.
I honestly, my selfish take on it is like, it is the most selfish way to kill yourself, I feel like there are other ways you can definitely do it that,
I've seen places now putting the barriers up, and I wish every place
when I came back here to live, after I'd been in Japan for, before previously, I noticed almost every single station had the barriers up.
Most of Tozai doesn't though. Like you have like Kaibacho doesn't have it.
The underground stations don't have it,
which is odd. I'm like every station should have a barrier because
some are getting it now. Yeah,
because it helps prevent that, and the blue light also helps.
Yep.
Yeah. When I was on the Tobu line, like Rugakusei times. So when I was first on that line, there were no barriers, and that was like fucking suicide central.
I remember when Yamanote didn't have.
Yamanote was bad. Chill line also.
Chill line. That's my line. It's still bad.
It's still bad.
People backflip onto them tracks constantly. Dude.
Yeah, that's one of the worst. Like, I know my Tozai line is the worst Metro line just for being busy, but it's not. I maybe have a jumper like once, like every blue moon. But Cho line,
Cho line is a the greatest
passenger injury.
Yeah. The greatest thing about the Chill line,
they just don't turn it off.
Yeah, it's always on. Yeah. Chill line, the greatest thing about the Chill line don't give a fuck. With this, we say like the Chill line respects no one because it doesn't. It doesn't respect you. So if you ever come into Japan, you made it this far, you want to live somewhere. If you live on the Chill line, you're in for a bad time. That line is constantly late and there's no warning. This morning the line was late, and I was like, there is no warning. So a whole train.
You just used to it.
Yeah, you're just used to it. A whole train just didn't show up. So I'm waiting. I'm like, where's my train? It's meant to be here now. And then the thing disappears from the thing, the next train comes up, and I'm like, hold on a fucking minute. You can't just do that.
Can't just Harry Potter that fucking train.
Fucking did. They fucking Harry Pottered that bitch.
It's Cho line.
It's Cho. And there was no warning, there was no sign, train rolls up, no apology, and I'm like, classic. But I like that. I like the fact it doesn't respect you. No respect.
You have to just, if you're on that line, you just have to assume you're not going to make it on time.
You ain't going to make it. Like, I used to get to work late, and I was like, boss, sorry I'm late. Boss was like, hey, Jordan, you're late. And I'm like, I'm sorry I'm late. Chill line. And he goes, alright, cool. Gotcha, man. Don't worry about it.
Tozai line's now putting some barriers up in some places, like Monza Nakacho has them, and some other places have them, which is good because you need them.
Mm-hmm.
It helps prevent it. I know it's expensive to do it, but it's a good prevention. Helps people. I just wish Japan had better mental health facilities, but they don't.
I think it's you got to think about it. What's more expensive? Putting up the barriers, which are going to be there now forever. The barriers, if you got them, or cleaning up train stoppages.
It's just not expense. It's also time as well, because how long it takes to you're closing that. You have to do that during the time it's closed, and
it's a lot, honestly. Man, that was good. Yo, we got along. Got any email this week?
No, I don't have.
Thursday next week. This is a pretty long one.
Yeah, this is definitely a long one.
Yo, Mara, thanks for coming on our cast.
Yeah, me. I'm adorable.
He actually is. It was fun. I had a good, it was a good little talk. We'll definitely throw some weights around one day.
Yes, that'd be fun.
Yep. It'll be good. Alright, guys, I've been Jordan Green. Been here with David, Mario, everyone. Good times.
See you next week.
Okay. Bye. Goodbye.